watch a man getting safe out. See some play game like snakes and ladder. My ex-base, come on, new one's better. It's a playground, better watch a man getting safe out. See some play game like snakes and ladder. My ex-base, come on, new one's better. Moves like Jagger, this come on, new one's better. We ain't in the mix, no grubber. Them trick bang fraud like scammer. Explain me real, that's a real bone capper. Pass don't matter, build strong, still pray this thing don't shatter. When shit gets real, so the real don't scatter. Got bread and batter, 4 hands on the bread like platter. Said it's cold out, they back in beef, got the phones out. Watch where I sleep and where I roll round. Guess I'm gone now, they ain't even there when it goes down. It's a playground, better watch a man getting safe out. See some play game like snakes and ladder. My ex-base, come on, new one's better. It's a playground, better watch a man getting safe out. See some play game like snakes and ladder. My ex-base, come on, new one's better. My new one's bad, that's my baby. He let me shine and never shady. Girl game cute, but I don't fave me. If you ask him, then he say got a queen and that she crazy. Please never play me. You said please never break me. You switching to Mercedes, swinging out it phase me. I can love you for the dark and all my days, but you just never break me. It's a playground, better watch a man getting safe out. See some play game like snakes and ladder. My ex-piss, come on, new one's better. Playground, better watch a man getting safe out. See some play game like snakes and ladder. My ex-piss, come on, new one's better. Playground, bitches got a ring and feel it safe now. They say you're pretty bird, but I don't wanna cage out. It's a playground, telling me mine, I don't play about. I tell them rise up, used to cry, river shit on dried up. I lost a couple bros on the climb up, I don't mind up. Ain't lost nothing that ain't mine, cause it's a playground, better watch a man getting safe out. See some play game like snakes and ladder. My ex-piss, come on, new one's better. Playground, better watch a man getting safe out. See some play game like snakes and ladder. My ex-piss, come on, new one's better. My new one's bad, he ain't entertained, he don't move like that. Tell him move right back, put shots over time, have to shoot right back. Robust, you can tell how we move like that. It's a playground, bitches got a ring and feel it safe now. See a pretty bird, but I wanna cage out. There's bad games on the road like a playground, like a playground. It's a playground, better watch a man getting safe out. See some play game like snakes and ladder. My ex-piss, come on, new one's better. It's a playground, better watch a man getting safe out. See some play game like snakes and ladder. My ex-piss, come on, new one's better. chance to heal. Why do I feel like I can live hours? Hands in my throat continues to grow. They say it'll get better. How can they know? Water, dry like the cinders in the flame. Bubble, beating. Now it's time to evaporate. Now I think. The pain that's in my throat continues to grow. Say it'll get better. How can they know? Lit like rock butter. I've hit the needle.
Level up your gaming experience with over 8 billion playlists, only on Spotify, the official audio streaming partner for the 2025 Esports World Cup.
Ladies and lads, mums and dads, welcome to the final day of the EWC LCQ for Tekken 8. Today we will be finding out which 4 players will be qualifying for next week's Esports World Cup for Tekken 8. My name is Spag. Joining you is Rip, the legend, level up your game himself. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing fantastic. You know, it's the morning out here, but this is it, right? We've been going through this LCQ for 2 days now. We're finally on down to Phase 3, which is our final qualification spots to see who's going to qualify for the Esports World Cup. And we got some heavy hitters here, obviously. Yesterday was crazy. So many good matches. Let's take a look back at this format, you know, see how we got here, actually, right? Because obviously we started a few days ago. 416 players out in Phase number 1, double elimination, groups of 16, etc. It was crazy, right? So many wild upsets and unexpected results. But that, of course, brought us to Phase 2.
Yeah, I mean, man, from the very beginning, there were players that you would not have expected to be eliminated, you know, in just a couple of rounds, you know, they were gone because it's just so stacked. Players that were super strong from Saudi Arabia, from Pakistan, and from other places around the world that weren't really seeded because they haven't traveled anywhere, right, outside of this LCQ, but they were dangerous, right? And we saw some players kind of caused a lot of upsets. You know, we spoke about Guts, the Jack player, people like Phantom, and all these guys from the Middle East, right? Reda, which was a big one, the highest placing Middle East player, right? Who unfortunately fell in top 16. But the top 8 now, Rip, we have some diversity here. There was a lot of people that thought, you know, this is going to be full of Pakistanis, you know, with 25 plus Pakistanis turning up to this LCQ. But that's not how it went down. We have a very stacked top 8, but it's a quite diverse one as well. We do have Numan Chaudhry, we have Mohsin Shooter, but on the other side of winners, we have Kudans and Shadow 20Z.
Yeah, both of those matches are going to be crazy, right? As you mentioned, you know, there was this hope that maybe we would get like a full Pakistan top 4, right? I know a lot of the fans out there were interested to see if something like that was even possible. Not going to happen because Kudan's Shadow, right? We're going to get at least 1 Korean or 1 NA that's going to be in that. But there's still a chance for 3 Pakistan in this top 4, right? We have Rest versus Casimir, and Rest, of course, could be a wild card that could knock him out there, or Kokoma versus Jod. So, you know, the way this plays out, there's still a chance that, you know, Numan and most of one of those guys goes down on the loser side. Casa makes it through on the other half of it. They meet there in the top 4. And all of a sudden you got 3 out of the 4 all for Pakistan.
Yeah, that's how it could work out. Last year we had 3 Pakistani players and then 1 Japanese with our qualifying. Hafiz Tanvir, we had Sajawal, and of course Osama Abbasi, who won the LCQ. This time it could actually happen. It could be again 3, like you mentioned, it could be 3 Pakistanis and another player. There's guaranteed to be either a Korean or an American player, right? As we see on the bracket right now. Advancing to the main event is going to be guaranteed 1 Pakistani in the winner's side with Numan Chaudhry or Mohsin Shooter. And a lot of people were saying they felt like Numan was a favorite to win this whole thing. And man, he is playing out of his mind right now. But Mohsin Shooter, I think, has surprised a lot of people. We've seen him in multiple major events in Pakistan and even traveling to places like Malaysia So he does have that kind of international experience. We haven't really seen him in the West, you know, with European events and American events, but my gosh, when we do see him play, Rip, he is very strong, and he has multiple characters to use. We saw the Clive, we saw the Lee, we've seen the Nina, so he has a lot of options to go up against Lamont Jody. But then Kudans and Shadow 20Z, what do you think about that match, man?
I mean, Kudans and Shadow 20Z is such a crazy one. They obviously were teammates together on Team Liquid last year, but Kudans last year was mainly Devil Jin, didn't really find his footing. But this year, Heihachi has been the answer for Kudans. He really has stuck with that character. Shadow 20Z, you know, he's had kind of a rough year, but a lot of top 8 finishes. But this seems to be the area of the brackets where Shadow starts to have issues, right? He gets to this point into the top 8, but doesn't quite make it to that top 4, top 3, etc. So this is the tournament where he has to make that happen. So even if he gets past Kudans or not, right, he still has one more shot. But it's really a coin flip. I really can't tell who's gonna take it. But yeah, they both had time to prep. So maybe Shadow's got a shot here against Kudans. And
yeah, he actually uses Mission Miss himself, so I'm sure he understands the matchup very well and the way that
would be so sick. Imagine Shadow brings out a Mishima to go against Kudans. It's like JCR tried to do it, I'll do it too. Let's go.
Yeah, that would be crazy. You know Shadow has those tricks up his sleeve, man. That's why he's so good. But looking in the lower side of the bracket, we have Rest and Qasimir. Now, I was saying to you, Rip, yesterday that I feel like Rest has a good chance here because there's not a lot of Hwarang representation in Pakistan, man. Might be a character they might struggle with. You thought that, you know, maybe Qasim is strong enough fundamentally to be able to deal with it, but I think it's going to be a bit of a 50-50 match. I think it could go either way. They've just both been playing so well. Qasim had to go up against so many strong players within his own country to actually get to this position. And then Kokoma versus George, which is a very interesting one because it's EU versus Korea, but these are two players that have already qualified last year for the Esports World Cup. One of these guys is not going to make it this year, right? They won't be able to do it 2 years in a row. But Kokoma, the stress he's been going through recently, man, he's mentioned it to a lot of people. He's mentioned it on his own stream that the stress has been so much because he hasn't been able to get a grasp of Season 2. Jod, though, that kind of heartbreaking loss against Shadow 20Z, I feel like he was, what, 1 game up, 2 rounds up, and Shadow just made an amazing comeback. So is that going to play into Jod's mind? Well, he beat Double to get into the top 8, right? So it looks like his form is still good. And just to let you guys know, by the way, those losers round 1 matches, I believe, are not going to be on stream. They're going to be happening simultaneously with the winner's side. So we are going to see the losers quarterfinals on stream. Everything after that is going to be streamed, so we're going to be seeing all the qualification matches for the Esports World Cup. But those first losers round 1 matches, on the lower side, Rip, those could literally go either way, man.
I completely agree. And, you know, the Kokoma one, just like you said, he's had so much trouble in Season 2 of Tekken 8. He's really been struggling to find his own footing. And it feels like that has been the case for a lot of the Fang Wei players out there. So maybe it's just a character thing, you know, but also mentally these players, they are struggling. And, you know, they are traveling so much around the world to try to qualify just for this event. And now it's the last chance qualifier. Kokoma's made it here. He's 2 matches away. But look at this. Even though he's 2 matches away, he might not get the ticket, but he's going to get a good chunk of cash, right? We got a $50,000 prize pool just for today's tournament. Of course, you know, we had the top 24 already. Those guys got paid out $1,500. 13 and 16, 2,000, 9 through 12, 3,000, and now we're into the top 8. So everyone walking with a minimum of 4K today. 5th and 6th will get 5K, but of course the top 4, they're getting those tickets to the Esports World Cup.
Yeah, so if you think about it, right, on the lower side, round 1, these are $1,000 money matches in a way, right? So it's kind of crazy that these guys are playing not only for a spot. And I think people are not really, like, worried too much about the money. They're worried more about getting into that top 4, right? But I must stress that I love the fact that this LCQ has a prize pool and it's trickled down all the way to top 24. I think, you know, rewarding these players for such a stacked tournament, even getting top 24, dude. I mean, you even said yourself at the start of the tournament, you thought maybe we should enter because we could get top 24. Now we're thinking, damn, maybe it'll be a 2 different.
I don't know. I mean, I think maybe top 64 now, you know, like we gotta wait for esports to get to that level, you know, like $10 million per tournament, and then it all trickles down to top 128. Then we got a shot, you know.
Yeah. All right, and this is very interesting as well, ladies and lads. We have the Jafonso Award. Jafonso, of course, was a player from last year at the Esports World Cup. EA Sports FC. He qualified by winning the LCQ last year, then went on to win the entire tournament for the Esports World Cup. Now, this year, of course, the Jafonso Award for the winner of this LCQ here for Tekken 8. Whoever wins, if they're able to go on to win the entire competition next week for the Esports World Cup, they will net themselves an extra $50,000. It's such a cool initiative here. It's something that's going to give these guys a little bit more motivation, perhaps, to go and get that win. And if they're able to do it, man, what a story that would be, Rip.
No, that would be incredible, right? I mean, it's so hard just to even make it into the top 8 of this last chance qualifier, let alone win it. And then to go to the main event and win that as well, you deserve an extra $50K probably.
Yeah, we've seen that before actually, Rip. And we've seen people that qualify through the LCQs usually do a really, really good job. But have a look at that, ladies and lads. The keys, the tickets to allow you to enter into the Esports World Cup are right there. 4 of them are available. Who is going to be the person that gets that? Which 4 players are going to get those keys to enter themselves into the, you know, one of the biggest events of all time for Tekken, man? It could go either way, man. But we said yesterday, Rip, that Kudans is looking like most people. I've been looking at Twitter as well, to be honest. And a lot of guys are saying Kudans is the one to win this one. A lot of people talk about Numan. But, you know, I'm here to see some upsets. I want to see Shadow 20Z. As much as people say that I talk crap about NA, I want to see Shadow in there, man. We got 3 Europeans. It'd be nice to have a couple of Americans, man.
No, definitely. But of course, you know, we did see those keys a second ago. Let's take a look at a video to show us about those seals and see what happens if the team wins the tournament.
No competition is as ruthless as the Esports World Cup. Its trophy system is no exception. The Club Championship Trophy, awarded to the one club that rose above the rest and reigned supreme across all EWC games. The Game Trophy, when a competitor closes their eyes, it's all they see, and it's not complete until it's sealed with a champion's key. Every participant earns a key engraved with their name. That's their right to compete. This year, returning champions hold a key unlike any other. Only one can place their key into the Game Trophy and become an EWC champion. The frame of the champion's key is embedded into the totem, a stone marker of legacy displaying every champion of the year. The keys of the eliminated will be crushed. The champions select 3 broken keys as a personal token, a reminder of who they have humbled. Beneath the totem, a resin block holds the remaining keys, a graveyard of fallen contenders. Will your dreams be broken or your name carved in gold and stone? At EWC, nothing is granted, everything is earned.
Amazing, man, amazing. There it is, ladies and lads. I mean, this format of the Esports World Cup is so unique, so interesting. I really love that these guys get their own specific keys, and you know, it's kind of crazy how they get crushed as well when you do lose. You know, it's like your hopes and dreams manifested in this key, this physical thing, and you can see it getting crushed. It's kind of harsh, but I mean, it's the stakes, man. It's a big stakes tournament, man.
My favorite part is that the winner of the tournament, they get to choose the 3 keys of the people they beat along the way to keep them, you know, and store those ones. Like, these 3 are the ones, you know, I beat them. I want them stored in my big trophy later.
Yeah, just as a reminder of who actually fell. And it's really cool because all the crushed keys do end up going into, they don't just get thrown away, man. They're etched in history, you know. These guys did enter and they weren't able to get it, but here we go, ladies and guys. I can feel the tension just watching from here, man. You got Joker in the background who's turned up, even though he's not qualified, unfortunately. Book as well. They are all there to watch. We have Buffalo Soldier, Kudans, Shadow, and Saint taking pictures, man. You know,
that is awesome.
Malik Ash in the background. It's really awesome to see it.
No, it's fantastic, right? Anytime you have this level of talent that gets together for one event, it's always a good time, right? So we've been to plenty of tournaments, but this is kind of the highest level of everything, right? Because everyone comes together here. It's extremely stacked. There's not a lot of filler, you know, there's not a lot of pot monsters around. You know, everyone here is extremely capable of winning the tournament. Yeah, everyone is, man. And there's people in here that didn't make it into the top 8 that were just as capable of being able to, you know, qualify for this Esports World Cup and potentially go very, very far. We saw last year, you know, Double getting that top 4, but he wasn't even able to break into the top 8. But ladies, here we go. This is a lower bracket round 1 match. Qasim Mir versus Rest, and we spoke about it, right? Is Qasim going to be able to deal with the Hwarang? You know, we've got Dion Gray standing behind Rest, because remember, Rest actually used to live in Australia for a few years. You know, he was part of the Australian scene. Dion knows him very well, so you know who he's rooting for here. But ladies, here we go as well on the winner's side. Look at this.
We have Mohsen Shooter and Naman.
Yeah, this is the winner's side qualification match. This match determines who gets a ticket to Esports World Cup. That's what it's about right there. It is a lot on the line. They fought through 2 days of tournament just to get to this point. And so now this one set going to determine who gets in and who has to still keep on fighting on.
Man, those keys are so cool, dude. Those keys
They're
are
super
awesome,
cool.
bro. I love it.
Can we get commentator keys?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Give the commentator
We're never
keys,
going to be
man.
good enough. Come on.
Hey, we had to work hard as well to get onto to these.
Yeah, I had to be here 3 days too, man. Come on.
Oh, man, crazy. But Mohsin Shooter, is he going to be the dark horse here, though, Rip? You know, last year, no one really thought Osama Abbasi was going to turn up for his first international event and win the tournament, especially versus someone like a seasoned veteran like Al, right? Is Mohsin Shooter now going to be the person that makes a name for himself here? You know, like, he wants to travel. I've spoken to him when I've gone to tournaments myself, and he, you know, he's a very passionate player. He grinds the game out, man. He's like as passionate as I've seen anyone, right? But we haven't really seen him among the top players of Pakistan being able to travel to these events. But look, I want to see an upset, man. I think Noman is clearly the favorite here, right?
Yeah, Numan definitely got to be the favorite here. But, you know, the tournaments that I have seen Mohsin Shooter in, he has looked fantastic the whole way through, right? So maybe it's just one of these things where you just need that breakout moment to really set yourself apart and say, like, yeah, I know this guy's the favorite, but now it's my time. You know, it's my time to shine. So we'll see if this is the moment for him. And, you know, imagine if he makes it into Esports World Cup, and then he has a good run at that tournament, right? All of a sudden, all eyes are on you.
Yeah, Mohsin Shooter also is a very interesting player, because I feel like he was very experimental in the start of Tekken 8. You know, I remember in the first season, he tried just using heat straight away. Started around, just use heat. And you try to see how that would work out for him. Is that going to be the best approach, or should I try something else? He's always trying to learn, always trying to adapt. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I believe our first match is starting. This is an Esports World Cup qualification set. I believe it's first to 2. And the winner of this is going to be qualified for next week's Esports World Cup. It's Pakistan versus Pakistan. Steve versus Clive. Let's go.
Yeah, and he immediately went for that down for 2. No go there. Numan with the punish.
Yep.
Wow. And yeah, he's trying so hard for these big swings. He went for the down for 2. He went for the wild staying 2 there as well.
Yeah.
And there was a punishable on Clive's side.
I don't mind, you know, him doing that at the start of the set, you know, like, just get it out there that you want to go for these big hits, you know, put Numan on notice. But right now, he's dealing with this right now. That should kill, by the way. That's
yeah, he doesn't have enough health. Yeah, just even the down for 1 doing enough damage. That rough start from Mohsin Shooter. Round 1, Numan.
Good stuff. 1+2, man. One of the best moves in the game. That's such a strong move. But nice punish there on the homing move.
Oh my goodness. This is beat down right now. Numan seems in total control.
Oh, that was a fantastic sidestep as well into the engager. Big whiff, good punish.
Flame bash into heat dash.
Okay, 1-1. Good sidestep, no punish. We're poking right now. Poke for poke. Heat available, goes mid.
Man, Mohsin Shooter hitting the brakes now, right? Offense slowed down quite a bit. But Numan's punishment and defense still on point. Sonic feint to the wall. Last chance. Down 2 is going to close it out. 2 rounds quick for Numan.
That was really good, man. I feel like Clive really can't deal with that in-close pressure from Steve. You know, you can't go ban for ban when it comes to the counter hits that Steve has. And that's why he's sticking in his face.
Dash
What a
in his
block.
face. Rocket launcher. Oh, he's got to watch out. Wall blast behind him here. Slowly step blocking his way out of there, but get wrecked.
Plus frames, goes mid. Nice counter hit. Drops the combo, unfortunately. Sidewall saved him. More pressure here from Numan. He has a life lead. Mohsin Shooter has heat available. Can he utilize it? 1-1.
Yo, this is so rough for him right now. Trying to use the stage, but, you know, Numan just does not give up. He is in your face with Steve the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And if he ever does have space, it's because he used that line art stance to jump away just to try to bait out an attack from you. But what a flame bash chance from Mohsin Shooter right now. Goes straight into heat smash, and there's a round for him on the board.
Very good stuff there from Mohsin. Nice read, you know, it's one of those situations, right? You're in a mix-up, but now that it's less plus than it was in Season 1, you know, there is some counterplay there for the opponent, but Mohsin Shooter guesses right. 1-1 once again. It's going to be a very important move in this matchup. Oh, counter hit.
Yeah, and again, you know, Mohsin Shooter, he's trying to do these quick step launch or quick duck launch, and they're just not paying off for him.
Yeah. Numan Chaudhary in the lead right now, looking very strong. Goes for the mid option. Good punish there from Mohsin. Going to get a lot of health back.
Yeah, he's going to need it here. Heat winding down for Numan right now, but gets caught right there. Again, that flame back, such an important tool here for Clive.
Oh, man. What a block, man. Numan Chaudhary.
Wait. Still a chance.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good
What
block.
a block. Reward splat as well. Look at the combo.
He didn't use rage at all, though.
He wanted the Oki instead. Oh, the sway from Numan. I respect that from Mohsen. You know, he didn't want to use the Rage out there, just wanted to go for his combo, finish it with a standing 4 in order to get the Okizemi. But man, Nomad Chaudhry's defense was way too strong. It wasn't the offense that got him the win there. It was so many clutch blocks on those lows. Mohsen Shooter trying to open up the defense, but stone wall stuff there from Nomad.
Yeah, got a little tense there. Nomad's running away with it at first, 2 rounds straight. But then slowly but surely, Mohsen Shooter started making his way back into it. And did he stick it out with Clive? I'm very curious because he has other characters. He is sticking it out with Clive here.
You know, you don't see many Clives in general, right? Like, maybe he feels like he's got a lot more success in Pakistan with the Clive. So that's the main character he's going for. I respect it.
Hey. Yeah, much better start around from this time around in game 2.
Okay, full crouch down 4-2. Sway again. Ooh. I wonder if back 2 is going to be a good option there for Clive to catch the sway. Obviously, he's tried to use the back 1 a few times, but it is a punishable homing move. But this should be the round. He's got heat available as well to close it out. And yeah, Mohsen Shooter on the board.
Yeah, how do you feel about this Clive character? Obviously, we saw him in Evo top 8 as well, right? So kind of unexpected, I thought. But now we're seeing him in this top 8 too. It's like maybe it's a character I need to be keeping an eye on.
Yeah, I was speaking to some people at Evo about Clive and asking some of the Koreans, what do you think? And they rate him very highly, and I think I do as well, because he does have solid pokes. He's got nice mix-ups as well, kind of similar to Kunimitsu in a way, right, with that set stance that she had in Tekken 7. And this has some pretty good damage. Full crash mix-up, really strong, as you can see there. Oh man, Mohsen Shooter! Oh
wow.
My word! Just did it, man.
You gotta just do it sometimes, especially when everything's on the line. I mean, think about if he didn't do it, right? He would just be down 2 rounds, but instead now we're tied up 1 apiece.
That was insane. No matter, and man, that's gotta sting if you're Mohsen Shooter. You have so much momentum, everything's going right for you, then out of nowhere, Season 2 stuff, up 2, and you're dead.
Alright, poke for poke right now. Mohsen Shooter still has to focus in here, right? This is his opportunity. And I think he's doing much better than game 1 too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude.
This happens so often. When a person manages to make a clutch round, you just get so much momentum, and that's a carry.
Brother. Wait. Chance, but no great health to recover. Gonna be a long road ahead for Mohsen Shooter to win this run.
Yeah.
Still possible. Here's the heat.
Gonna try and get as much wall carry as possible. I like that combo. Wow, gets a wall splat as well. Plus frames.
Blocks you from Numan.
Oh no! He had the sidestep too, but he didn't confirm it. And he had heat available for the heat dash as well. That could have been big.
Looking like set point for Numan right now.
Nomad Chaudhry. 1 round away from qualifying for the Esports World Cup. That's going to be a heat engager. Down 1.
Wow. Good check there in the Phoenix transition.
Oh boy. Gonna get wall splat. This might be it. Rip, this might be it here for Nomad Chaudhry. He might be punching his ticket into the Esports World Cup. Goes mid.
Literally punching it through the Mohsen Shooter though. Finds the flame bash. All right. Rage mode. Great health recovered, but still the pressure from Numan. He doesn't give up with the pressure. He doesn't care if you have the heat or not.
Nice punish. Forward 1+2.
Not enough to get the life lead though. Numan looking to punch his ticket. That's gonna do it. Numan stands up, fist in the air. He is going to Esports World Cup main event. We got 1 out of 4 done here. Mohsen Shooter still has another shot though.
He does, and that's the benefit of being in the winner's side. He's going straight to the keys, like 1-0 is mine. Good stuff. I put my name down. Congratulations, Nomad Chaudhry. And again, you know, to a lot of people, this might not come as a surprise. You know, again, he was one of the guys who was a favorite to qualify here through the LCQ. And man, you guys are right. Mohsen Shooter still has an opportunity, but we're going to see Nomad Chaudhry next week at the Esports World Cup. There it is. Congratulations.
First qualifier out of the last chance qualifier into the main event. It's going to be Nomad Chaudhry. As we talked about, this is a player that people thought could have won this entire event. Still may do so. But that's 1 ticket down, 3 to go. That's it.
You know, I love it as well, Rip, because, again, he's had some trouble being able to go to these international events, getting the visas to go to Europe, getting the visas to go to America. It's very hard for these guys, right? So, you know, it means just that much more for Naman, as it did to the other guys before. But we can see right now a lower bracket round 1 match, guys. Kokoma and Jod both qualified last year, but one of them is going to be going home. I wonder what's happening there.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the tension on his face there. But look, this is the one we're setting up for next. This is another upper bracket qualification match. It's going to be Kudans versus Shadow 20Z.
Oi, oi, oi. Okay, former teammates, now opponents here for a chance to make it into the Esports World Cup. NA versus Korea, and look, Kudans has been looking unstoppable. Let's just say it as it is, man. Let's not sugarcoat it. Yeah, he's been looking very, very good, but Shadow just has that resilience, man. How do you see this match going, Rip?
Honestly, it's a coin flip to me. Shadow is definitely capable. Kudans is playing some of the best Tekken I've seen him play in Tekken 8 throughout. It's really a coin flip at this point. I feel like Kudans should have the edge here, but Shadow, again, he is so good at adapting to the opponents. He's had a night to study, and he's bringing out the Zafina here for the Heihachi. Let's get it.
I love it, man. The Zafina, ever since Season 1, Shadow was using this character. He believed in the character when others didn't, and now he's taking it to top 8 winners. So here we go, guys. Another Esports World Cup qualification match.
Yeah, and Kudans, you know, that Heihachi down forward 1, he has been so good with it. People originally complained about it, oh, it's -5, it's not that good, etc. But look at the way Kudans use it. He is so effective with it.
Yeah. The downfall one is so good because of the follow-up, you know, which can be delayed, and we can make it safe as well. It has a little bit of mind game around it, but that's that back 4 counter hits. Some big damage.
Yeah, it's going to be huge here. Kudans already got the heat activation, so he's getting ready for that Warrior Instinct later in the game.
Ooh, okay, plus 4 Shadow. Heat available as well. Oh, no. Oh, my God, Rip. Just as you said it, man. It's the down forward 1 usage from Kudans has been amazing.
It is so good, honestly. And I love that you said foreshadow there. It really was foreshadowing. I was like, whoa, it's crazy. It's good wordplay. Headbutt.
Okay. Been using that a lot, actually, this weekend.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And he picks up the combo. Here we go. But Kudans, man, he's just been playing so well. It's crazy. You know, sometimes you see players, they have a day or two where they're playing really good. But Kudans, I keep waiting for it to, like, go away. You know, I'm like, it's going to drop soon, right? Like, soon he's going to slow down again. But no, he's just on fire now.
He just has a lot of confidence in his character as well. Look at this. Guesses correctly. And nice Oki as well. Kudans, 2 rounds up here. But as I was saying, just a lot of confidence in his character, which is, I feel like, why Kokoma and these other guys are maybe failing at times, because they don't have the same confidence, you know?
Yeah, and honestly, it's not even just the confidence in the character, it's confidence in their own decision-making, because they don't hesitate in those moments, right? They just go and they do the thing that they think is best.
Now, yeah, you can't hesitate, man. There is a side step into the electric, and nice combo as well with the face splat.
Shadow. I'm so curious now, if this round does not go his way, right? If he gets 3-0'd here by Heihachi, does he switch characters away from Zafina? I don't think he will. I think he's usually the type of player that sticks it out with his character the whole way through. Rage Art from Kudans doesn't hit under the tarantula. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, she's very evasive when she's in that tarantula stance. And we see Shadow, you know, a lot in Season 2 be using 1-4, because 1-4 into block, it's very difficult for certain characters to punish if you haven't got a low-hitting mid that's, like, fast enough.
Yeah, and right now, Kudans, Warrior Instinct, round 4. Spends the heat already. But, oh, man, Shadow got to fight through his Warrior Instinct. Not looking good.
That's all guaranteed after forward 4. Oh!
And the step for the 1-1-2, yeah. Kudans, game number 1, 1 game away from qualifying.
Oh, my Kudans. Rip, I'm looking at Kudans right now. I'm seeing how he's playing, and I'm like, is he going to win the Jafonso Award? Is he going to get a 50k extra by winning the Esports World Cup from the LCQ?
It's possible. Like, honestly, Numan, it's possible for him as well, right? That's the crazy thing. Today, I mean, let's not even get there, right? But Numan Chowdhury gets the winner of this still today, right? So that's still going to be a fun match to watch regardless.
Because they've both been pretty dominant this weekend. I really am excited to see Numan versus Kudans. See if Numan can get that job done. But right now, let's see if Shadow can bring it back, because he's been here before. He was 2 rounds and 1 game down versus Jordan and still managed to win. But we got the Anna pick here.
Anna Williams. We saw a couple of these Annas in the top 8 of EVO. Let's see what Shadow can do with it. This is a character he used back in Tekken 7 as well.
Yes. Of course, a lot stronger than she was in Tekken 7. Shadow, let's see if he can utilize it. Good punish. Debuffed.
Give him that purple stuff. Yes, sir. He's got to hit her once, and it's all gone away.
Okay. Kudans with a nice life lead here. Has heat available as well. That's going to be a counter hit with a 1 back 2. Finishes it with the low. Kudans looking so good. Amazing timing as well.
Yeah, Kudans, man. This is such good shit, but beautiful block in the health from Shadow here. Here's the wild stand tune into the full launcher.
And it hits like a truck, man. You know Shadow's going to have that Oki locked and loaded as well. Forward, 3-string.
Yeah, man, Kudan's size, the timing is so good, and just single health speed pressure, even without Warrior Instinct.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about, right? The confidence there in his decision making. Kudan just going for those health sweeps, even though it was blocked earlier.
Yeah, look, I mean, he just had that launched this round, right? And instead, he's like, okay, whatever, here's 4 more of them.
Low poke into sidestep, 1-1-2, flash punch. Oh my god, the tracking.
Oh, and he got caught into the heat dash. It's going to be set point for Kudan to qualify.
God damn, man.
Is that 5 rounds straight?
It is. 4-4-2 though, Shadow. Bring it back, son. There we go. Good start. A little bit more urgency here from Shadow, man. He's becoming more aggressive. This is good to see. But hang on, though. Kudans has a lot of resources to work with. Uh-oh. Okay, punish.
Shadow now. Heat. You're going to need to make something happen here. Close out this round. Put some pressure on Kudan's. Beautiful. Got the heat smash.
Yeah, no respect as well. Blocked the electric and still went for a massive whiff. All right, Shadow on the board.
All right, NA still in it. Not over yet. Give him a second to warm up. Opening that wine.
Very good. Look at this, though. Oh, yes, Shadow's starting to assert his pressure right now and is working. Unfortunate side war smash situation there, but still a massive life. He down forward 1 now, goes for the low. Here we go. Final round, second game. Shadow looking for a reverse sweep.
Might be possible here. Let's see. Kudan still trying to qualify. Warrior Instinct here for the final round. Down jab, float, combo. Beautiful stuff from Kudan.
Very good. All the gray as well. All gone.
Gotta be so careful against this character. On there's the heat smash. All right, big lead for Kudan's here. And still set point for him.
Went for the manual stance and he's trying to call out a low. But look at the damage rip.
It's pretty wild out here. Shadow, not done just yet, though. Here still has his heat.
Might be it. This might be it. Kudan's 1 round away from qualifying for the Esports World Cup. Can Shadow make another comeback like he did yesterday? Rage available. He's used the heat smash.
What a hell sweep right there. During the pressure even.
Oh,
and that will do it. Down forward 1-2 from Kudan. Takes out Shadow right here. Kudan's qualifying for the Esports World Cup main event. Gonna be crazy to see him in there. But Shadow not done just yet either. He still has 1 more shot to qualify.
One of the GOATs, one of the best to ever do it, man. He's been dominant for so many years. And look at him, man. I mean, a lot of people counted him out after that first year of Tekken 8. They said it's not a game for him, but he's brought it back and he's playing amazingly. Now going to collect his key, his ticket into the Esports World Cup next week. Put his name down there. There we go, man. Beautiful stuff. Naman Chaudhary and Kudans have made it into the Esports World Cup, Rip.
Yeah, and how awesome is it that the first 2 qualifiers we get, one's from Pakistan, one's from Korea. The strongest regions, especially out here in Saudi and all the tournaments we've had.
Man, Kudans has just been, you know, it doesn't matter what Tekken it is, it doesn't matter what the mechanics are, he will adapt eventually, and he did. Amazing stuff there versus a very strong competitor in Shadow, who's been looking great all weekend, but man, Kudans, his Heihachi is too strong, and man, just looking at how strong he is, how confident he is, this is a contender to win the whole thing, Rip.
He honestly is, you know, and just, I've seen it, right, over the past month, 2 months, he is just playing so confident with his characters. And even, you know, when he won the STL event, he used Heihachi the whole way through. But since he was in the winner's side of Grand Finals, he's like, let me see if I can get it done with Devil Jin. Won it with Devil Jin then. You know, it was just like, wow, he still has the Devil Jin there if he needs it. But he's going to be probably rocking this Heihachi the whole way through.
Yeah, I just saw Kokoma walking behind Kudans there. I wonder what happened with his match with Qasim.
We're going to find out in a second.
You know, soaking in the moment right now, man. He's got the job done. So many attempts to qualify for the Esports World Cup through many tournaments, but he's found his form. And like you mentioned, 3 days of tournaments, and it didn't matter what day it was, he kept that strong form. And, you know, it happens very often where someone will have a very good day 1, maybe a day 2, but on the final day, they kind of falter. You know, but Kudan didn't falter. Every single day, he was ready, man.
Yeah, you can see him getting congratulations from Dion and Saint, everyone in the crowd there. I mean, look at him. It's finally hitting him, the moments there. He's done taking the picture and everything. He's talking to his friends. He's like, oh my gosh, I did it. Qualified for the Esports World Cup.
Yeah, you can definitely have a day now to celebrate and to have that relief, but you're going to have to lock in again. It looks like Kokoma beat Jod. So Jod is now eliminated from the Esports World Cup LCQ. He will not get 2-time qualification, but he has to go up against Mohsin Shooter in another Pakistan versus Korea battle.
Oh my goodness. And this is going to be, I mean, this is going to be another qualification match too.
Okay. So Mohsin Shooter, and I got another update for you, ladies and lads. It looks like rest fell to Qasim Mir. So just like we said yesterday, it looks like we might have a Safina mirror here with Qasim versus Shadow.
We might, but honestly, you know, this is the crazy thing about Shadow, right? Originally, he used to be just a Claudio player, and then he added the Zafina, and it took him a couple of years to really make that Zafina a major threat. And now he still has that Anne in the back pocket. So now he's got multiple characters he can choose from. And sometimes you see him in these situations where he gets eliminated, but we didn't see the Claudio. And it feels like in those moments, he kind of doubts it, like, man, maybe I should run the Claudio, right? And it's just so many characters for him to choose from. It's hard to pick the right one in the moment. So I'm not even sure we're going to get the Zafina mirror is what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, I mean, with the amount of characters that that Shadow uses, he might have his own pick for that character. But right now, we're watching Kokoma versus Mohsin Shooter. And man, again, we mentioned it many times. It's been a long road for Kokoma to be able to qualify for this Esports World Cup. And he's so close, probably closer than he's ever been now, with only one set. One first to two is going to do it. But he does have to go up against Mohsin Shooter, which is a player that he will not have much experience against, right? And against a character that you don't see that often.
Yeah, I'm curious if Mohsin Shooter is planning to run the Clive here again, or if we're going to see something like the Nina. You know, he knows that Kokoma's going to be running the Fang Wei, right? There's not another character that Kokoma's been competing with. So let's find out what it's going to be here. Kokoma getting settled in. I mean, at least, you know, the fact that he's got the win over Ja today, it's got to give him some confidence going to this one. So when Kokoma is playing confident, that's the best level of Kokoma we ever get. So I'm very excited to see what goes down here. Because on the flip side, Mohsin Shooter just came off a loss.
Absolutely, and Jod was playing incredible. He always brings it. You know, I didn't see the match, we didn't see it, but I know that Jod always brings it, man. He's a very consistent player. So, you know, Kokoma winning 2-0 there, you can see he is locked in, man. He's got that murder face, you know. He's always locked in. This is how he's always been. But Mohsin Shooter, and you know, the stress is going to be there. Kokoma's, do you think the experience is going to come into play here, that Kokoma's been on that stage before?
I don't know that that's the factor here. The thing about Kokoma is, in the moment when he really has to win, this is where he either pulls through or fails, right? And when you see him win in these moments, this is where he has those big pop-offs. You know, he collapses in his chair, you know. So I kind of can foresee that happening here. Mohsin Shooter, he's got to he's going to have his breakout moment, right? He's got to find a way to make that happen right here. And the way that he went against Numan just a second ago, I feel like there's no way that doesn't put doubt into your mind. So does he have the confidence after that loss to still settle in and take out Kokoma? That's the big question mark here.
Oh man, you can see Kokoma is shaking right now. Like he is trying to calm himself down, trying to lock in. But you know, there's so much on the line here, Liz. There's another qualification match. Mohsin Shooter, we mentioned, was in the winner's side, and you have two chances to qualify, right? When you're on the winner's side, you can, if you lose, then you get put into another qualification match. But we've seen before people be in that position and lose it. Mohsin Shooter has to stay calm, man. And this is a massive opportunity for him because he has not had as many opportunities to make a name for himself as other people do, being able to travel around the world, man. So there's even more at stake here for Mohsin Shooter. You can see right now in the back as well, Awais Liaquat and Malik Ash offering their support, man, just standing there and watching. Even though they, you know, got eliminated, they're still there to watch. But here we go, Nina versus Feng. It's going to be the Nina now from Mohsin Shooter.
Had a feeling it might be. I mean, let's see what happens. I'm excited though, because when I've seen Mohsin Shooter play the best, it's always been with the Nina. So I think we're in for a good one here. Qualification match, lower bracket. Let's get it. Mohsin Shooter, Kokoma.
Here we go. And I wonder if it's a matchup specific thing that he's gone for here, Mohsin, or just because he lost that way to Naman, he's just not feeling the Clive right now.
I mean, I will say that when we went down to takedown in that 600-man dojo in Pakistan, it felt like there were like 300 Fang Wei players. So Pakistan very prepared for this character.
And that was a massive whiff punish there from Mohsin Shooter on the up 4-2 from Kokoma. Hang on a second. Oh, big whiff. And the down 4. Kokoma taking the first round. Strikes first blood.
Kokoma staying solid right now. I love the attempt for that 4-4-2 heat engager. Especially from the range he's playing at. And most of he's playing a little slow here. He doesn't really want to get up in Fang's face.
Yeah, look, I mean, Kokoma has just played against John and beat his Nina, right? So he's definitely aware of what to do in the matchup. And he's warm, definitely. But Mohsin Shooter finds a counter, and that should go to the wall.
You know, that's a great point, right? Is Mohsin Shooter aware that Kokoma just played against the Nina? I mean, I feel like I wouldn't have picked the Nina if that was the case.
Yeah, unless it's a matchup specific thing like that. This is the the Nina versus Feng matchup. I mean, he's comfortable with, right? But it doesn't look like it matters right now. Kokoma.
No. I mean, think about the other side of it, right? They had a night to prepare. So Kokoma, Jod's only a Nina player. So all Kokoma did was practice for Nina.
Right, yeah.
10 seconds on the clock, though. Life bar's about even. Kokoma, a bit of great health to recover here to get the life lead. Let's see if he can keep it here. He still has heat as well.
So good from Kokoma.
Beautiful back tempo.
Oh, that was so good from Kokoma.
Not looking good for Motion Shooter here.
Yeah.
I feel like he's got to step on the gas and keep the pressure going here.
Yeah.
I think this range game is not working out for him.
Oh, that's
the
a
side, though.
That's all guaranteed. Okay, shifting clouds. Back 3, that's going to be plus on block, but doesn't matter. Mosin Shooter. Nice defense.
There we go, full launch. Should be a simple combo here.
Down.
Okay, good.
One.
If he had gone, Kokoma went for the hop kick. So if Multitude had gone for the low there, that would have been huge. Nice low parry. Multitude fighting back now.
This is good. He's regaining right now. Mosin Shooter's going to have heat available, and he'll should get the wall splat too. Good stuff.
Try to find the homing attack. Get Kokoma as you're stepping away from the wall. Didn't find it.
Yeah, and I like that Kokoma is still so confident that he's just going for these lows. But lovely duck on the heat smash. Kokoma is going to get the wall here. Big combo incoming.
Tons of damage. Kokoma looking to get game 1. Multitude has rage though. Some grade as well, but can he survive this next poke?
Oh my god.
Doing it.
Oh yeah.
Divine Cannon, and the counter's going to keep him in the round.
Got a little bit of health back there. Nice Oki as well. And again.
Another slap.
Oh
Wiping
my
the floor. Another slap.
Down 2 and to the low. Oh, look at the pop off there from Kokoma as well. Super happy, super relieved that he managed to get that somehow that low connected after the down 2. Big deep breath. Take that H2, my friend. You're one game away. You can see the stress on Mosin Shooter's face. We've got away Siaka giving some coaching.
Man, I feel like he's just coaching with that Eminem song, you know? It's your opportunity, bro. Don't mom spaghetti this thing.
I feel like that would stress me out even more.
Yeah, me too, for sure. I mean, and you saw Kokoma that he knew that if he lost that round, right, the momentum would have built up so much in Motion Shooter's favor that it would have been like so hard to still maintain and close out that first game. So that huge sigh of relief just from winning that round 4 in that one.
Man, Mosin Shooter does not look okay, man. He
knows
how much is on the line here, and it hurts when you've had 2 opportunities, right? When you had that cushion in the winner's side, and now you've lost the first game. I think losing that, you gotta stay composed. That's why I said, is the experience going to come into play here? You know, we saw people like Book who very often will lose the first game, but managed to stay calm enough to make the adaptations. His Nina was not bad. He played well, but he's got to stay calm here if he wants to adapt.
Yeah, I agree completely. The thing is, I truly believe Kokoma is so prepared for the Nina right now. I have no doubt that he studied all night and practiced against every single Nina situation just for that. But now, will it be the Nina here? Or is it going to be back to the Clive, or maybe even that Lee Chaolan? I think it might be the Clive, and he gets home court advantage at Phoenix Gate. I like this choice from him. Let's see what happens. Okay,
yeah, the Clive has been chosen now. I'm not sure why he went for the Nina in that situation, but he's going to the Clive. This is the character that got him here, right? So here we go, game number 2. Let's see if Mosin Shooter can stay alive.
Okay. And you know, he's been taking these bigger attempts at punishes with Clive, right? Whether it's the 1-2, the down 4-2, the while staying 2, and he's just kind of throwing them out. They're not actually guaranteed situations, right? So it's a little risky to play these characters in that sort of way. Beautiful back kenpo from Kokoma.
Yeah, Kokoma he's not overusing the back kenpo. He's using it at the right time, forcing the whiff and getting the punish. That's going to be a wall blast. So he's going to get a small extension on the combo here.
The life bar is pretty close right now. Both sure still has access to his heat as well.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Okay,
hard to do now.
Gone now. Playing very passive though, Mosin. I don't like this, man.
How much time is left? It's winding down here. He has that heat too if he wants to try to, and that's gonna be that was a huge mistake from Kokoma. And now last second, not gonna get it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, do you really want to leave the game to the last 5 seconds, especially versus someone like Kokoma? He's so clutch in those last seconds of a round.
It's his playstyle, I guess, you know, but here we go. much wider area to play within now.
Yep, but the floor blast is available as well. Who's going to be able to utilize it? Mosin Shooter still playing defensive here, trying to force something out of Kakoma to punish. Now let's keep up with the jab, but no 1+2. Oh, good break. So patient, Rip, so patient. Oh, nice 1+2.
And that's what he's looking for, right? He's playing almost like a counter playstyle, counter keep out playstyle with that Clive right now. And so far, it's working out in this game at least.
Yeah. No punish on the down force. Okay, he's got heat available still. What can you do with it? QCF1 there from Kakoma. No heat usage there from Mosin Shooter.
Yeah, Kakoma trying to keep the pressure going here. No, sir.
Damn.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about, right? He makes the big fishes, and this time it pays off. He gets a step into the down forward too. Yep. Using the floor blast.
Big combo.
And down time, a factor again here. 8 seconds ago, Kakoma has heat. I imagine we're going to get a heat burst.
Oh, man.
Not even letting him have a chance to do it. Nice. He thought he was me against Arslan for a second, but not getting it. Mosin Shooter 2 rounds to 0 here in game 2.
All of these rounds are going right down to the wire, man. Both guys do not want to overextend, but there is a down 4-2 from Mosin Shooter. The Clive is looking good. I wonder why he went for the Nina right now, man, but
I know.
Let's see what he can do for the combo. Back to
he is pressuring Kakoma all the way to this wall so quick here within the first 10 seconds. Huge lead. Kakoma's in trouble. Big block. He still has the heat as well.
Down back forward block, but no launch from Kakoma. 1-2, no duck.
Oh my goodness. And Kakoma, he's freezing up right now.
Yeah, Mosin Shooter's definitely turned on the gas, man. Oh, bad combo there from Kakoma. He wasn't ready.
Yeah, he didn't expect to get the airborne float. And here we go. Kakoma spending that heat now. Back turn throw's going to get him the round, though. Nice comeback. It's not over.
Oh boy, here we go. It's heating up here, ladies and lads. EWC LCQ. Mosin Shooter.
Yeah, Kakoma not getting the flame bash setup.
Those lows have been working for Kakoma.
Mosin Shooter's got some lows of his own, though.
3-3.
8.
Back one, gets punished. Man, all the damage has come from lows.
Yeah, why not? I mean, someone's going to pull the trigger and punish it or crush it in a second.
My
this is wild. 25 seconds left on the clock here. They're taking the time. Engage. Forward 2 from downtown. Flame bash, I don't think he's going to try it again, maybe. Oh, he dashed off the shoulder. 15 to go.
Down back 4.
Yo, what a back 4 check. Get off. The down forward 1 set point for Kakoma to qualify for Esports World Cup Mosin Shooter. Tournament life on the line.
It's been a long road for Kakoma to so many tournaments, so many continents. He's only 1 round away now from qualifying for the Esports World Cup.
Punish is good. Kakoma heat activated first in this potential final round. Trying to close it out and qualify for the Esports World Cup.
No punish on the QCF1 as well. Big blocker down back 3 with no launch. Oh,
that was
all
Mosin Shooter's chance.
Mosin Shooter. Kakoma!
And the shoulder's gonna do it!
Huge pop-off there. Kakoma qualifies for the Esports World Cup at the LCQ. Jumps out of his chair. The relief from him. So much stress from so many tournaments. Throws away his shirt. Look at that. He's so happy. So relieved.
I thought we were going to see the pop-off where he melts in his chair instead. That was explosive. An entire year of built-up pressure. And Kakoma qualifying for the Esports World Cup here over Mosin Shooter.
Man, big commiserations for Mosin Shooter, man. You know, he definitely wanted this so badly. Like I said, these guys don't get a lot of opportunities to go to tournaments, right? They often have to take every single opportunity they get. As we see Kakoma still shaking, writing his name on that key that is going to allow him to get into the Esports World Cup. That is his ticket into the EWC. But man, again, commiserations for Mosin Shooter, man. A very, very well played tournament either way. I think he showed his level. He showed his level of Tekken here at the LCQ. But man, there it is from Kakoma. High emotions right now.
Yeah, emotions running high for sure. Kakoma qualifies for the Esports World Cup. He has had a struggle the entire year across so many continents, as you pointed out earlier. And man, when I think back to the game that we just saw, though, that final round situation, Kakoma went for down by 3. Mosin Shooter blocked it, and he didn't launch punish, right? Like, it really comes down to those single punishes sometimes. If he had launched punish that down by 3 that he blocked, we go to a final game, right? Anything could happen at that point. So Tekken is just one of those games where single mistakes can cost you big.
I'm just going to say to Mosin, man, like, you know, his time will come for sure, because we see the level of his Tekken. We saw how well he played, And it really did come down to these clutch moments, as you mentioned, right? The QCF one, it was blocked. It's -14. He went for Wasan into wrong punish, and then the down back 3 was blocked right after. He knew that Kokoma wanted to go for these lows, but maybe just the stress of the situation didn't allow his hands to do what he wanted, right? And that happens very often when the stress is high. But you know, everyone, hugging Kokoma right now. As we see, 3 players, only 1 remains now, but it's going to be Kudan's Kokoma, and it's going to be Naman Chaudhry as well, as we see Saint Book.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, no,
this is awesome.
No, you can see, man, he's so happy and relieved, you know. You can see Kokoma in tears right now because he was telling me he was so stressed from this year. He was even having nosebleeds. He was literally like feeling ill because of all the stress. He said to me as well, maybe I should just give up. I said, no, you can't give up, man. Like, he was feeling like he should give up now because he really wanted that EWC spot. And now all the emotions are coming out after qualifying.
Oh man, it's so cool to see Kudan's and Kokoma together again too. Like when Kudan's was first brought back into Tekken 17 with UIU, that's kind of when Kokoma finally came on the scene himself, right? He wasn't really quite at that level yet where he was like starting to win events or anything. That was just where he was getting his footing on the international circuit. And that was, 8 to 10 years ago at this point. But look at this. We have another one, another qualification match. Pakistan versus North America. Shadow, another player similar to Kokoma, who has traveled around the world and had so many opportunities and come so close so many times. He's been in those playoff matches to get the spot and missed it. And now again, in a playoff position, essentially, right? One set to determine who gets that final ticket to the Esports World Cup.
Qasim Mir, man, a legend in the Pakistani Tekken scene, has been playing since the early days of Tekken, back in Tekken 5 in the arcades in Pakistan. This guy's been around, man, and Shadow, amazing consistency that we have seen from him. You mentioned that Rippy always manages to get into these top 8s at these massive events, man. With all the players that we had in this LCQ, not many people would have expected it, but here we go. It's going to be the Claudio from Shadow now. The old main coming out versus the Zafina of Qasim Mir.
Let's see what happens. A lot on the line. And, you saw Qasim a second ago, right? Just consoling Molten Shooter even, his reaction when that loss happened. And now he's like, all right, I can't let that happen to me, right? Game on. Final qualification set.
Here we go. Of course. Yeah, Shadow, look at that. Is instantly interrupting the down forward 1-2 string. This time finishes it, and Shadow, the mind game, he understands the matchup.
Yeah, he's patient there, waited for that third hit, got the punish against it.
Yep. Okay. Nice. Then they have the install net. Qasim Mir. Oh!
And, Shadow was trying to be careful. He recognized his back was getting close to the wall, but still didn't even try to sidestep away. And now Qasim's got the life lead.
Oh, sidestep! No.
He burst already, though. Oh,
hey,
gotta deal with this.
Smash.
The low's gonna get the comeback. Yeah, Qasim Mir. And Shadow had such a big life lead the entire round, except for that he didn't try to step away when he had his back to the wall.
Okay, a lot of plus frames here from Zafina. Shadow. Nice sidestep.
Oh, running 2 out of nowhere.
Okay, no duck on both sides. Sidestep 4. No respect from Qasim Mir, though. Just goes to the wall, 4. Gets a float combo as well. Sidewall might mess it up, though. Nope, he uses heat burst.
Yeah, Sidewall gets in the way just a little bit that time now. And again, Shadow gotta really respect Zafina with his back to the wall.
So much chip damage right now, and Qasim did not let Shadow utilize the heat at all, but he still has the install. Starburst. Plus frames here for Qasim. And again, what a block.
A small punish there. Oh, that's actually a much better punch than I thought he was going to get. But don't step. Homie taxi here. Another close round. Spends the starburst.
Yep. What a duck. Could have got more there, though. Rage available. He thought the rage out might come, so he cancelled it. Running 3 now. Oh, the timing from Qasim Mir. Amazing stuff. He was playing careful just in case Shadow went for a rage art, and then timing on the down forward one to catch Shadow. 2 rounds up now. Qasim.
Yeah, Qasim is playing fantastic. And as he called out, the timing there was super important.
Okay, jab keep out there again from Qasim. It seems small, but it's so important. He's catching Shadow, and there's the Wasp in 1-2, and this should go to the wall as well very easily. He's got the install available. Big wall combo.
Oh my gosh, and that's a huge lead here. Shadow, can he make some kind of miracle play happen right now?
He needs a heat engager to get that health back.
That. Yeah, there was a couple things there, right? There was a low, and Shadow shook his head immediately after. He knows he did not play that well. There was a whiff there from Qasim, and he hesitated. He could have been a hop kick. Claudio has a good range hop kick. He could have had that whiff punish, but instead falls 3 rounds straight for game 1.
And we got Buffalo Soldier from the Netherlands coming straight up to give some advice to Shadow. Mir is now 1 game away. He went to Battle Arena Melbourne earlier, the BAM tournament, the master event, which was an Esports World Cup qualifier. He lost final round versus Ulsan, and that would have put him in a good position to potentially qualify. We know that his Zafina has been doing a lot of work. You know, Arslan was telling me by far the best Zafina in Pakistan right now, and it looking like he's doing a good job here versus Shadow Rip.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you have that kind of timing that he had against Shadow there, right? Understanding the stakes, understanding the time that was winding down, and the way he limited all of Shadow's options, you know, you're playing fantastic. And he's just got to do the same thing again. And Shadow sticking it out with Claudio. We get the same stage as Sanctum as well. Let's see if Shadow has some adjustments to be made here.
Yeah,
it could be lights out. This is rough.
I played the Zafina matchup myself, the mirror, and it is very toxic, man. So I think he doesn't want to play it, but let's see if he can get the job on Claudio. Can he make a comeback?
Yeah, Qasim now really accelerating his offense.
Yeah. Okay, blocks the back. I like the movement from Qasim as well, man. He's sidestepping, but still blocking in time to block the back one.
Nice. Qasim's movement and timing in general has been fantastic in this set thus far. Heat burst here from Shadow keeps him in this though.
Okay, heat burst both. Down for 1 catches him again. That down for 1 usage from Qasim has been very, very good. No punish in the down for 2 though from Qasim. Has oh, it's all available. That was the wrong punish from Shadow, and that will be the round for Qasim.
Yeah, another thing, you know, Shadow hasn't used that short you can move from Claudio at all.
Down back on plus 2?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just curious. Like, it feels like it's the Claudio, but it's not fully there yet. You know, he's still like warming it up.
Yeah, that was a fantastic block though on the Scarecrow. Back 1 plus 2. Shadow gonna get some nice positioning. Down for 1, but didn't confirm it into the wall splat.
Step to the back though. All right, he's coming alive right now.
Just needs to get that 1 round, I think, Rip. You know, big whiff on sidestep 4 though, and Qasim ready, locked and loaded.
Yeah, Shadow gave a little nod there. He's like, oh yeah, that was my bad. Misplaced the Oki.
Dropped the combo. Pressure now here from Shadow. Qasim with so much resources, rage, heat, and install.
Shadow looking good here. Patience on the get up. Got hit though. Are you kidding me? All right, chance for Qasim to close out this round and steal it back.
Oh, he let it go again. Just in case the rage up.
6 seconds. Then he calls out the run and 2. Set point for Qasim.
Qasim, man, he's jumping up and down in his chair right now. He knows he's in the zone. He needs 1 more round to qualify for the Esports World Cup.
Shadow, is there going to be another literal Pakistani last moment? You got to put it together right now. And the bait into the wild standing 1-2. Qasim getting closer and closer to that qualification.
Yeah, big launch from Qasim. Shadow shakes his head. It's not looking good for him right now. No blocking the down 3. Qasim with so much momentum, plus frames as well at the wall. What can he do? Is this going to be it for Qasim? 1 more hit, and Qasim has qualified for the Esports World Cup. Oh my goodness. Amazing mastery for that Zafina.
Qasim are taking our last ticket to the Esports World Cup main event. Congratulations. Shadow falling at the last second again. Qasim, though, gets to put his name on that ticket. He will be part of the tournament for that $1 million prize pool.
Oh my goodness, Qasim, congratulations and commiserations for Shadow once again showing amazing consistency. But it's what you called out on day 1 of this LCQ, Rip, that Shadow just has that ability to be able to make it into top 8s at any event he goes to, but it's at that point where he kind of just falters a little bit. But he played amazingly, but right now is Qasim's time to shine. Beautifully played. Had some trouble going to some of these events as well, but man, now that Qasim is qualified for the Esports World Cup, the sky is the limit.
Hey, congratulations, Qasim, claiming that last spot. And, you know, we've seen how much pressure has been on these players throughout this entire LCQ. And so finally for these guys to make it through here, you know, it's got to be such a huge sigh of relief. And guys like Shadow out here, it's going to be so devastating, right? Like, they've traveled this entire year and they didn't make that qualification. Now it's just like, well, better luck next year, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is what these guys were chasing. You mentioned how Shadow was within a situation where he could have, you know, qualified multiple times, but I hope this doesn't deflate him too much. You know, it looks like he's taking it well, but it's like he's still playing amazing Tekken. But it's just tough, man. Getting top 8 so consistently at all these big majors and not being able to push through that final hurdle. You can tell he's definitely upset, but
of course,
you can at least take away that he was able to do really well at an event so stacked like this.
Yeah, it's hard, man. Very, very hard. There are our 4 tickets, our 4 qualifiers: Numan Chowdhury, Kudans, Kokoma, and Casemir. And now that I'm looking at it again, seeing Kudans and Kokoma's names side by side after they kind of came in together, after Kokoma kind of came into Tekken 7 competing with Kudans, I see those tickets now qualified at the same time and seeing his reaction after he got the ticket. That's just amazing.
It's fantastic, man. Look, 2 Koreans and 2 Pakistanis, you know, these 2 countries can't stop winning, man. So let's have a look at the results, ladies and lads. Advancing to the main event, we started with Numan versus Mohsen Shooter, and that was a 2-0. I feel like Mohsen Shooter was in the second game starting to fight back a little bit, but Numan was just too strong. Kudan's Shadow, once again, you know, it went the way that most people would expected it to go. Kudan is looking unstoppable right now with that Heihachi.
No, without a doubt. And then, you know, we didn't see these loser side matches in the first round at least, but Casemir 2-0 over Rest, Kokoma 2-0 over Jod. And then we look at the actual qualification match, right? We just saw Casemir 2-0 over Shadow. Shadow brought out the Claudio. If you look back to the upper bracket side, he had the Zafina, he had the Anna, and then the Claudio. Just none of his characters working out for today, unfortunately. Casemir gonna be the one to qualify there. And then Kokoma versus Mohsen Shooter. Mohsen Shooter came out with that Nina Williams, right? And I gotta say, I think that had to be a mistake for him because Kokoma spent the whole day probably preparing just for Nina because his first match in the round was against Jod, right? So the Nina match doesn't go his way. Kokoma closes it out in round 4, switches to the Clive. It was a much better game with the Clive. It was down to the wire, came down to just a couple mistakes at the end, but Kokoma taking that spot as well. So Numan Chowdhury, Kudans, Casemir, and Kokoma, they are our qualifiers for the Esports World Cup main event.
Oh man, congratulations to those 4 players, but the Tekken action isn't going to stop. We're going to actually be finding out who is going to win this LCQ. There are going to be matches between the top 4 here that have qualified for the Esports World Cup. But ladies and lads, right now we can take a small break. When we return, more Esports World Cup LCQ action here for Tekken 8. We'll see you in a bit.
This land is calling.
Day number 3 of EWC LCQ top 4 for Tekken 8. Majin Obana and Poch Spice taking over for this next half. Majin, we have our top 4 finishers already on the spot here. They signed their tickets for the main event. How you feeling so far as we continue on to these matches?
In dramatic fashion too. There were a lot of hearts being broken on this stage today. But here you see it, Numan CHO, I think a lot of people had punched as one of the favorites to win this LCQ. Alongside Kudans, they both qualified to the upper finals. We're about to watch a long set between those two players. And reminder, the stakes here are, all these players already punched their tickets. We're just playing for seeding in the main event now. Casimir and Kokuma as well. Kokuma, of course, you heard Rip and Spag talking about. He's had kind of a rough year mentally, I think, especially with this with this game and the way this
So yeah, I'll just take over what Majin said. I believe he was talking about how rough the year was when it came to Kokoma. Casimir also, you know, making out to Bam, losing his match to Kokoma, losing his match to Ulsan. Really rough years when it comes to the guys at the lower semifinals. So I'm excited to see how they're going to fare now that they're all qualified. So copy. We're just gonna get some stuff sorted out. As Maj was saying, you know what, rough year when it came to Kokoma and him traveling all throughout. So you just see the emotions just kind of come on through. So it seems like we are gonna see our first match. This is on the upper bracket side of things. We have a Paul versus Heihachi. So Numan not going with the Steve, but the Paul Phoenix here. Quite the interesting turnaround here. Again, this is for top seeding, which is quite important when it comes to the main event. And it seems like, you know, the freight train that is Kudans continues on trucking. But I'm excited to see what Numan has to bring to the table with this Paul Phoenix. Copy. And now we see that Numan continues on with the offense here. Nice 1-2 string, good Paul pressure. And you know what? A lot of people have been disregarding Paul, but he hits like a freight train as well. So we do see that Kudans now already popping the heat, walks into an electric. Numan now. A lot of gray health. There's still a time for a comeback here. But Kudans continuing on, the pressure goes for the rage art. It's going to be a last scramble. Heihachi can hit like a 2-ton truck here, folks. So let's see how Numan's going to respond, unless this is going to... Oh, pixel of health. Harada does care a little bit for Paul, but now gray health is completely gone. Big swing for Numan. He's got to capitalize on this and put the finishing touches here. What a sequence by Numan. Rage art right back to you. You see the... I guess a little bit of a relief on his side. Just a sigh of relief with how he was able to come back from this second round. So back and forth they go. Wonder if Majin is with us, but we're still gonna sort out some technical difficulties. So far, so good on the side of Numan. Goes for the heat right away. Charge it up. Back four, answered by Kudans. Pressure coming in. Both of them are in heat now, so excellent stuff. And the interruption going for the up forward 4 by Numan, and Kudans get the interrupt. Numan now on the hunt. So much gray health once again on his side, so a comeback is definitely here, unless Kudan pops that he pops that warrior's instinct. So now Numan, let's see, trying to go for that death fist, but Kudan's defense is still really good and put on display here.
Yeah, just look at the side steps and the uses of back 4. Finally he gets an electric and gets a big launch out of it. But the big thing is he is a forward 1. You saw him showcase it a lot in that shadow set. His timing and the shift in terms of how he uses the follow-ups as well keeps his opponents really off guard, and it really opens up a lot for the offense. You see right there. Down for a 1 with the charge knockdown, able to just get some more offense going. There you go. Into the uppercut out of stance. Headbutt to the end.
Still has heat to work with.
Step right. Homing attack. Round pound, back sway 4.
We continue on, and it seems like Numan in big trouble here. Warriors Instinct is still here. Demon's Breath for the follow-up, and Kudans gets the first game. Majin, how do you feel about Numan picking the Paul? I was expecting the Steve Fox in this matchup.
Yeah, I wonder why he went with... I wonder why he went with Paul. Maybe just trying to...
Longer set, probably?
Maybe just trying to mix here and...
Possibly. Just trying to mix them up, because we all know that Kudans has doing a lot of work. I think the next thing he could have changed to was the Devil Jin, but he might have seen something in the Paul, because he's sticking with it here as we head towards the second game. Another round start electric here. Kudans looking unstoppable so far.
Yeah, maybe just trying to go for a more stable game plan and focus a little bit more on just mixing just high return damage like this. But I wonder what about Heihachi makes him kind of uncomfortable or scared of going to Steve.
Possibly, maybe he don't want to fish too much for counter hits with Steve, or maybe he wants to go damage for damage. But still, Kudans answers with a first round finish here. So now, Numan, let's see him put something on the board. Excellent response, and now Numan. Shredder kicks to the wall. Dominant round, almost finishing it off here. Plus frames. Tried to go for that deep step into a mix-up there.
Yeah, and here we go. Just a simple whip punish there, able to get the round. So for Numan here, down a game. Great step there, able to get the jab punish and just kind of lay on and give himself a shot at being able to create more offense here. But again, the threats to these mids from Kudans. Controlling space in that one range, that 1.5 range.
True. Another heat engage. He's been going to that a lot. And now Kudans answers back, answering with heat. Death Fist. Continuing on with the demo man. To the wall we go. And Numan looking like the Paul Phoenix is kind of working already.
Yeah, it took a little bit of startup frames, but now you see maybe one reason why, right? When you're able to just get that launch, put Heihachi and kind of not let him... You know, Kudans has been using Warriors Instinct as almost like a win condition and just go into boss character mode, then activate heat on top of it and just steal rounds off of like one or two decisions, right? But when you're able to limit his ability to do that or opportunities to do that, which Paul can do, right? There's a character that's really undervalued right now.
Yeah, undervalued and underrepresented, but Numan putting him on the board. So, like you said, the win condition is there for Kudans, or at least his Warrior Instinct. So if he can take this to the next game, he's still not a hot water. Able to get the heat smash to get some separation from Paul. About to burn the last
Numan
seconds.
Just entered Rage 2. One mix away. Good break on the grab.
Oh, final seconds. Trying to fish for the right hook. Able to go for the down one, and Numan answers with another game here. We might go the full 3 here. Full 5.
So 1-1. And yeah, you just saw really Numan just able to clock out and get some nice return out of some good side steps or whip punish opportunities, and he was getting consistently good damage for it, right? Especially with the aid of the wall. So stage plays a big role in this too. Whoever can get wall control, and both of those characters do so much at the wall in terms of pressure and damage and combo sequencing, especially Paul, you know, when he has heat to aid him as well. But we're not going to see Heihachi off the table. This is another character that he has been, of course, you know, he's infamous for, but he's been doing damage with me, especially with the aid of this recent patch. And on this is the DJ now.
Yeah, this is what won him STL against Breadman here, going with the Devil Jin, but it was the Heihachi to put in the work. As you said, you know what, the arena, kind of a small stage as well. I think Numan is still going to try to push for that real estate advantage, but Kudans excellently placed Hell Sweep for him to get the control. Let's see if he'll pressure against the wall here.
Ooh. Yeah, good block and punish return here. Gonna be side wall. But it's Paul, baby. 93 damage. Nope.
Doesn't care. He just reaches the wall here. 1-1-2. Charge it up. Oh, couldn't get the Demon Paw. And now Numan just one away. And the Hell Sweeps have been blocked and punished. Numan looking real sharp on the defense.
His defense really sharpened up over the pattern too, for sure.
Whoa. You gotta be kidding me. Another Hell Sweep. Blocked and punished. Numan unable to maximize the combo. And now Kudans with an opening here.
Okay, eats the sweep at the wall. Attack answer, but yeah, we haven't seen Numan really get too many opportunities to go into deep dive and apply pressure in that way either. It's been kind of just off of stray hits, but finally showing a little bit here in this round.
True.
Just heat dash to just get the side.
Nice. Able to get the swipe to finish here. Kudan's just stopping, any attempts of deep dives. I believe Numan tried going for deep dives in the Heihachi match, but so far just getting big counter hits here, blocking the lows, playing a bit defensively now. Morning Crow, pressure to push him against the wall, but the demo man we're in. Wow. DF2 finds
Tornado, he's gonna get the wall. 96 damage, Podge, every time. It's just like
consistent.
He's pretty close to triple digits just off of incidental launches.
True. And we're not even sure if that's the maximized one. Able to get another counter hit, and that's going to be the finish on round 3. The damage is definitely stacking up for Numan here, really putting Paul in display here.
Yeah, that's big too, man. It's just having the threat of that engager at that range too for Paul on this character, man. What a headache. On top of everything else you're worried about, the unloaded offense, front-loaded damage, throw mix-ups.
Okay. Able to thread the needle here. Kudan's finding an electric. Able to push. And like you said, any stray hit, it could be easily 91 here. A lot of gray health. 1-1-2 to splat against the wall. Back and forth they go, but we get the Yamada.
Gets the tornado here. Trying to go for the arm breaker, can't get it. Punish on the Samsara attempt though. Numan now in the lead on Kudan's.
Yeah, he was kind of showing different facets to his game, right? The defense, the block low, the hell sweeps, and really putting like on the map the why people should really respect Paul's damage. Again, you said like stray hits and getting 91 against the wall as well. So Kudan's still sticking with the Devil Jin, but now kind of open territory here as we head towards this next stage. Coliseum. 1-2 jab sequence here by Numan, just peppering in some hits, but now get a good punish here from the sidestep.
No, he's sidestepping the hell out of Kudan's in this opening round. Just consistent sidestep with punish, just to be able to get the pressure on. Good break from Kudan's here, but activation from Numan. Counter activation, Kudan's side. Side's walking right, and look at that, he finds the back.
Oh God! Wow.
Definitely falling you 68 damage. That's enough to clear it.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, the back sway option now for him to start out the round. Yeah, Numan has definitely pressed on the acceleration with the Paul here and has not stopped since.
This character looking like a real struggle bus right now. Look at this stuff.
And as you pointed out, the sidesteps are happening, and Kudan's kind of going for the scrapers, but it's a little too late here. Numan doing real fast work here in this this potential last game here at the winner at the upper bracket.
Yeah, it feels like right now Numan is. Right now, Numan kind of acknowledges like, yo, this is my tournament right now. He isn't making a statement. He's like, I take it now. I'm just here for the win.
Yeah, I mean, what a way to explore the dominance, right? Able to actually find the timing of Kudan, sidestep in, trying to go for the down jabs to interrupt. Kudan still has not found a footing in this Paul matchup. Just won one round with this Devil Jin.
Sidestep again. This time got interrupted. Heat smash from Kudan. He's going to get the stomp. He's going to get the wall. Likely going to put himself in guess for game scenario. Block on the low. No punish. Ooh. Okay, but then the stray low from Kudan's able to at least keep himself alive for another round here. But Numan, it still feels like he's in control.
Yeah, that was a tough sequence that Kudan's had to scramble for. So now Numan still threatening with the jabs, still threatening the counter hits. Another grab, and it was counter punish. Keep it clean, says Numan.
Got the push and shove, and then got the engager after. But here we go. Counter activate here from Kudan's. This is where he made things happen last round.
True.
First two hits the scraper. Uppercut blocked. Sway homing attacks.
Didn't complete the smash sequence, trying to go for that elbow, able to actually get the right cross. And we see that Kudan's in big trouble here, does have rage. Last 20 seconds left, tags the legs and Numan.
You saw most of that round 2, Potch. They really got away, they really got away from, it felt like trying to play compact against each other for most of that last round. Kudan showed like a one jab very briefly at the end, but for a long time, it was just like hovering at range 1.5 and either sidestep or just going for a whip, going for a big swing, you know, big swing mid or sidestep looking for something. And it got kind of like they were kind of just throwing haymakers at each other for a minute. It felt like. Yeah. But before we get to our next match, guys, you see Kokoma and Casimir getting buckled up, ready to play. We got to take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back anywhere for more EWC, LCQ. We're going to play this thing out. We'll be right back.
Reach your impossible. Lenovo Legion.
And we're back, folks, with more Tekken 8 action. EWC LCQ top 4. We got Kudan's falling to the lower bracket, but right now we have Casimir versus Kokoma. Big smile on Kokoma's face after the emotions kind of poured out. So now, still up for grabs is the seeding for the main event.
Yeah, so Kokoma, of course, he fell to Kudan's yesterday in the top 64, right? So for him, it was really stressful, I think, going into today where you have to perform in order to get into the main event. But the fact that him and Kudan's were both able to qualify today, it's got to be a good feeling for him. So, yeah, he has I would imagine he's probably all smiles right now.
100%. And we do see that Kokoma has switched things up with the Dragunov. So, possibly
and Costin back on the Zafina.
True. This has brought him to that dance. Casimir also has the Ana and also has that Azucena. I'm not sure if he's going to bring it out just yet, but Kokoma now putting Casimir in a pretty rough spot. No heat usage just yet, but an excellent low pair on Casimir.
Yeah, this good read here. Got him a heat activation. Going to get him short of the wall here, but the explosion able to add up just that chip damage. The threatening lows at that range.
Oh.
Scared punch. Sidestep Rage Art, and that's going to be good. It's going to probably make it just about even.
Yeah, and also we're going to see a little bit of recovery from Kokoma as well in the gray health.
Yep.
But it is going down to the wire. One stray hit would do it. Down 2, gets blocked, and now final seconds. Just one stray hit, and it's the Rising 4 that finds its mark for Kokoma.
Yeah, good dog.
More of the Zazel claw hands to be able to push against the wall. She is a menace when she gets you there. And Casimir just maximizing the early seconds of this round. No response for Kokoma, and a perfect for round 2 on Casimir's side. That's a Zafina round, my guy. Good low parry by Kokoma.
Low parry this time for Kokoma.
Gets the absorb on Azazel. We continue on here. Both about even in terms of health here. Kokoma now trying to find his openings. Got to be very careful, especially in Tarantula stance against Casimir.
We go counter activate. Wall pressure on the side of Casimir, trying to lock this round out. Block on the down 2 and the while standing 4 punish. Casimir trying to take this first game.
After that perfect, there was actually, you see a little bit more movement from Casimir, a little more playfully with the stances, but now engaged goes Kokoma.
Yeah, salvo combo, and now he's just kind of holding pressure right now for Kazim. Leaping homing attack with the major. Tarantula comes up with the large Azazel swipes, but here we go. Assault. EX assault.
Able to get the back 1+2. He tried to slay right in. Out, putting Kokoma in rage. Casimir back 1+2. No one home, but he does have heat to work with. Nice interruption, and now Kokoma's got to hold this. Gets the mid check, and Casimir, excellent game here. We see a little bit of smile kind of faded from Kokoma. We're still going to stick with the Dragunov here, so just rematch with that random stage. We did see like levels to him, right? I think he really gave it all in that qualification match. Like it was a death stare. I was looking at chat and he was like, wow, this guy means business. So far.
Yeah, I think it's normal with these kinds of stakes in this kind of scenario where it's like, when you're fighting for the tickets like that, you can almost feel like on the side of the players, once they get into the green, it's like, okay, there's like a sense of pressure that's lifted off their shoulders, right?
Right.
But now you're still playing it out for seeding at this point, but he definitely feels like he's playing a little bit looser, you know? It doesn't feel like it's as mentally taxing as it was like an hour ago.
And that could be a good thing or a bad thing, right? You can be a little too relaxed, but you could play more creatively. I'd say Numan was actually being a lot more creative with his Paul. I mean, we only see a Steve.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think it opened up Numan a little bit more, you know?
So let's see also on Kokoma's side, maybe this is his time to kind of put more XP on different characters like the Dragunov here, because he has been talking about how Fang is really hard to use, has to win more interactions compared to the other characters, and maybe he just wants to test out the Dragunov.
I don't know how much XP matters at this point for him though. It's like been on the road for 2 years with this game with these two characters, you know, like is it really about farming XP here? I think it's just about comfort. It's like he's like, okay, man, I got my ticket, the job's done. This point is just extra credit, right? He's just trying to get the A++, you know, trying to save himself in the GPA department.
True.
Here we go. Kokoma trying to build some momentum here.
2 straight. All right. Maybe this more looser police style kind of works for him. Casimir unable to get on the board just yet. Back 1+2 series. Back against the wall here. Kokoma fighting away from the real estate.
Good jab, interrupt. Here we go. Activate. Kokoma now on the other side. Back to the wall. Willing to just eat the chip. He has a heat burst that he can go to while setting 1-3. Interrupt from Qasim.
No engage. Wow. Just goes for the down 3 to close that one out. And these Zafina rounds really feel like just smothering offense with their cursed hand and just wall pressure. And it's really hard to just catch her. See, just like that. Just the low profile she goes when she hits those lows. Back against the wall here, down 2, running 2. Kokoma now finding a footing in this matchup, but Casimir forces the heat smash here. Still has the install, but nice jab flow from Kokoma.
Yeah, now how can he set this up into an advantageous pressure situation for him to be able to secure this round? Because right now, Qasim, through chip damage, chip damage alone kind of put him in this round.
True. Oh, no rising punish there, and the down 2 for Kokoma, the Razor to close it out. So interesting character that I did not expect him to actually use the Dragunov in this matchup. But same with Casimir. Is he going to stick with the Zafina? Is he going to change things up? Also, when Kokoma popped off, I actually saw his stick fall. So I was like, oh man, these pop-offs, man.
Yeah, we'll see. I think body language-wise, he seems like he's a lot more relaxed now. And he's definitely playing like it. Here we go. Early sidewalk here to take the wall from Kokoma. Clear walk around Qasim. You get the tornado. 76 damage into a sweep. Ooh. A lot of gray life, though, in this engage. You're going to get him back a big chunk. Qasim now. Advantage. Kokoma just outside of rage. Heat no longer on the table for him.
Okay, has to block the smash. Kokoma does have rage, but man, you got to worry about that install. Jab pressure
dash up
here.
to lay down twos. Poking with mids. Full crouch. Okay, salvo. You know, the mids put him back into this, but the low parry, man, Qasim's about to steal this, isn't he?
Yeah. He was playing it very safe, but the one time he went for that low, Qasim saw it, low parried, then punished. I mean, I think it's just the overwhelming pressure he puts in front of you, but final sequence?
5, 4, 3, 2, yeah.
The back 1+2, trusty back 1+2. So now Qasimir in the lead.
And you think like the explosion too probably costs like a second or two as well, right? So it gives them even less time to work with.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oof. Engage. Wow.
Ooh, Qasim. Wow, what a fast round.
True. It does seem like Kokoma in these engagements, he has to win a lot, but Qasimir, you know what, Zafina hits like, her hits really hurt. Just like this. This might be a Zafina round here. The chip, the staggers, nice interrupt by Kokoma though.
Well, it's Qasim too. He's so good at being able to like get the hit, he'll clock out, get a good bit of return, right? And then Kokoma will find himself blocking an Azazel attack after he eat a monster load of chip. And then gets hit again, so it ends up creating like these two-touch sequences with if you aren't able to stop, you know, it just happens so fast.
Speaking of fast, once again, 3 rounds straight, answer back by Qasimir. Again, race to 3 sequence here. But yeah, you're right. When it comes to the chip, he just keeps you locked in. And you're kind of scared to kind of poke away, and it's just a 2-touch sequence for him to be able to close it out because you've already lost so much and you have only gray health to work with. So now we're seeing the switch up on Kokoma's side with the Fang Wei. Kokoma's really thinking now. I wonder what he's telling himself.
Qasim still, I think, it still feels like he's really focused and really actually like, you know, he wants to get back he wants to get the grand finals. You know what I mean? Like he still has that kind of
vibe.
Pressure, I think, look to him.
Oh yeah. Oh, interesting. So going.
Yes, the same with drag.
Yeah, interesting. I was seeing things. But
Qasim with an early sidestep left here to dodge the mid follow up. Kokoma now poking away with these Tundra Slashers, gets the salvo, going to get the engagement off of that. Russian Assault. Good block punishment, comes up with the shoulder. Somehow still in range of the heat burst, but there you go. Season 2, baby. When you got that rising shoulder as an engager like that, you can dash behind it. 12 frame while standing launchers.
Yeah, Dragunov, that's one of his best tools, but Qasim getting a huge sweep. They switch sides. Nice
crouch jab to save his life. Wow. Crouch jab and then Tarantula Stance Torpedo Kick to save his life. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, coming up with the while standing 1-2, and then here we go.
What a start for Qasimir.
Activate.
1+2 gets denied. We engage with Kokoma now. Oof, dash on in. No sidewall. He still got it. But tried to roll, but excellent stuff. Good defense so far on Qasimir, and Kokoma now so much gray health. Oh, sidestep to the smash. Yikes. Big blocked low, but the sidewall did keep him up. Now good realignment by Kokoma.
Good adjustment to take this round. Wow.
Back and forth they go. And scrambly sequences here. Kokoma's seeming a bit more sharp. Able to get the pickup as well, but couldn't maximize the combo. He's still in the lead, though.
Okay, Qasim, you see, just takes a couple hits, couple chunks of damage, and then you build up this chip, and all of a sudden, you only got a hit a few times, but you're already in rage.
Yeah,
just like that smash to finish him off.
Wow.
Qasimir now on set point to move on and face for the right to face Kudons in a first to 3.
Wow.
Counter hit launch on the follow-up after that low. Here we go, activate, same situation. Gonna hang at the wall. Kokoma, you're in trouble. Azazel Tornado at the wall, explosion. Back 4-3. There it is, the Tundra Slasher. To engage Kokoma, able to get a little bit of health back that he lost, but Qasim right now still feels like he's the one in control, away with these mids. Kokoma, this time back one, gets the follow-up.
Still holding to the install here, down 3. Kokoma now has to be very careful. No, the rising shoulder wasn't there, and this is the finishing sequence for Qasimir. Goes low, and there you have it. Qasimir stays alive.
If that was calculated, spacing trap on Qasim's side, that was evil. That was truly diabolical.
Yeah, there he is. But I like that. I mean, the demeanor has not changed on Qasimir's side. He's still very focused. I think he definitely wants to make his way towards that grand finals match. But give it up for Kokoma. He is out of this tournament. We will see Kudans versus Qasimir in this next matchup. But we will take a very short break, folks. Don't go anywhere. More Tekken 8 action when we return. And welcome back, folks. This is day 3 EWC LCQ for Tekken 8. We're already deciding who will have the seedings in place of the top 4 that did qualify. Kokoma is out. Now into our next match. We got Kudans versus Qasimir.
Yeah, so the loser here is going to be 3rd place and will enter seeding at that But right now, both of these guys are just fighting for a chance to get back at Numan. He was waiting in grand finals winner side.
True. Numan does have a target on his back. He did send both these gentlemen to the lower bracket. We're still sticking with the Devil Jin onto Kudan. So let's see how he's going to fare up against the oppressive nature of Zafina and also the very, I'd say, elusive and slippery Hurtbox of Zafina.
Yeah, like they mentioned earlier, right? This was the character that he went with most of last year up through the, like I'd say well through the Heihachi release, but he won it last week. He won STL season 1 finals with her, especially after some noticeable buffs that this character got, right? But Qasimir early on here could tell you, you better bring that Heihachi out, man. I'm about to walk the hell out of you.
Yeah, looking sharp. Yeah, walk the hell out of him indeed when he was able to walk away from that smash. But now Kudan's able to get a big launch here. Scraper combo to resplat, and we step on it.
Yeah, off of a parry punish here. Qasim now stepping off the wall, eats a sweep. Likely going to get put back on the wall. Activate, not done yet.
Wow.
1-1-2 flash punch.
Damn. Good response by Kudans. Yeah, and kind of getting creative with that combo. The head was towards and flipped towards, but now Qasimir. Wow, these rounds are going to by a real aggressive round start.
Yo, Qasim the entire day, he'll go into minus frames or anything where like people's natural reaction would be to press a jab or something. Yeah. And he is instantly always waiting with the full crouch while standing lift punches after.
Yeah, true.
He's even doing it all day long.
He's caught so much.
And it's been very successful. It's been very successful.
Yeah, nonetheless. So let's see if Kudans is going to eat any of that. But that heat smash was well placed. Big start. Yeah, just these rounds, just heat engagers to start things off. Low. Keep going. Oh my god, the health is gone by Kudans.
Yeah, Qasim is a very violent Zafina style. Yes, that's wow. That was a 15-second round, and that was a fast game. Don's got a round. Felt like Qasim right now in the driver's seat in the set.
Yeah. Oh, we're smiling on Kudans.
Look at Saint coaching him like a.
Look at, he has a corgi on his shirt. It's is it the same energy that we saw last time? It's
he really does have like father type vibes right now, you know.
That's true. I don't know if it's the haircut, the demeanor. I mean, I saw the photos he even posted, right? You see him trying to fix his arcade stick. Definitely has the I'd say the veteran experience vibe going on. So
yeah, and I think this is when we saw this player matchup. This is more what I had anticipated. Kudon's on the hay.
Also in the underground arena, so a lot of explosions. Definitely pushing the pace now in this matchup is Casimir. Oh, sorry, no, Kudans. Casimir finding his footing, though. No gray health, all from stand-up from both these players.
So let's see how Kudans wants to play this. How can he get in the position? Okay, that's one way. Get in there, headbutt. 1-1-2, get your knockdown. Gonna walk the recovery. Goes in stance, just go stomp.
Wow.
Into the uppercut. You wing into this mid-range? Yeah, this whole man hurts.
Yeah. The reaction times, I feel the aggression on Kudans, the confidence that Rip and Spag were talking about is definitely put on display with this character in particular. However,
yeah,
Casimir,
no fear there. Willing to uninterrupt, just go for 1-1-2, get his knockdown here. Pressure, dealing with the mids now, down 4-1 with the extensions.
True. Once he got that stance pressure interrupted, he went low this time just to catch Casimir. Tried to go for
big time clock out for damage on the wall, and the step and the low touch on the whiff. Kudans mounting a strong response here in game 2.
Now it's Casimir kind of backing up here, but that's what Kudans wants. Nice block on the second.
Chasing. He's chasing.
Definitely.
Crouch jab while standing 4.
Ooh.
That's so cheap, dude. The explosion triggered the wall blast. This is all pre-tornado.
Yeah.
Oh, man. 72 damage goes wall to wall. 86.
Yo. He finished the sequence. The low to the mid touch, and now Casimir gets the third round. 1-4. Stance pressure from Casimir.
Yeah, 1-4 just takes the chip out of Tarantula. Pushing Kudans back to the bomb blast wall. Kudans wouldn't just take the down hits just to roll out back to center stage. Oh my god. Raw burst.
What?
Fine. Whiff, uppercut, bomb blast wall on the other side.
He caught the tail end of
tornado.
That. Oh my god. Able to get man, he predicted that and he was still able to get that round. Casimir forcing Kudans to go into Warrior's Instinct because this is the final round. Let's see if he can try to finish this off. Nice. Hell sweep. Push towards the wall. Really making it hurt. No gray health for you. Stomp on it too. And now Kudans closing it out just by the skin of his teeth. But Casimir, though, that Zafina is dangerous.
Snowball round, man. So yeah, 1-1 here in this first to three race. We'll see what the stage selection comes up option. I mean, the walls played a big role there on both sides, honestly.
Oh yeah, man. I kind of lost it after that back 1+2 series. Then he got the bomb blast and he continued on. I was like, Kudan's in big trouble. But popped the Warrior's Instinct, as you called it, that win condition, or for him to at least guarantee that round, really safeguarded that, and he was able to get that victory in the final round.
It's, it's not a guarantee, obviously, but it feels like it when he activates it, right? It feels like it's had really good success rate overall this entire LCQ, at least.
Azucena.
Yo, and now Kasim going to the Azucena, like you said. Back turn, fine. You want official 1-1-2? Not on me, buddy. Tested him with the jabs as well. Look at the sidestep right. Throwing the 2-1 out there. Casimir throwing everything at Kudans right now. Flutter kicks in the stance. Pressure goes with the low punch.
True.
Follow up. Now here comes
again,
Kudans.
down 4-1 series.
Yeah, he'll dash in, down 4-1, follow up, and then dip out. Try to see how Casim wants to approach or react. Activation, sidestep, launch him. Casimir.
Presenting so much problems to Kudans now, but nothing an electric couldn't fix. Excellent start for Kudans. Already building up that Warrior's Instinct. We keep on going. Now, I was asking Brown Man, because he mains Heihachi, right? He thinks Warrior's Instinct is like the best install in the game, or the best condition, but you still got to get it. So Not a guaranteed win condition, but still quite strong. Casimir now in big trouble. Sidewall did save him. Down jab, so much great health, Majin. Wow.
Yeah, 2-1 full guard, and Kudan's wide awake looking for the high extension. Casimir gives it to him. Go. And Kasim has been in close range and in mid-range, been giving Kudan's a lot of different looks.
Ooh.
Yeah, fishing for the counter hit launcher on the jab. Likely read a jab from Kudan's. He's been showing a lot more jab, a lot more down 4-1s in this round, especially. Forward 4 with the mid extension.
Uh-oh. He's going to be launched. Well, at least floated.
Anti-air, yeah.
Oh, wow. Good trade in favor of Kudan's. And like he pointed out, he's fishing with these mid-checks and these jabs, unable to make Kasim go to Liberator stance. So now, final salvo forward 4-4 for Casimir.
Yep, and he's going to get the launch sequence out of this. That was all pre-tornado. 73 damage into the Rage Art. So let's see. This is going to be likely a guess for game scenario.
Going to be scaled. So now Gray Health is removed. Flutter kicks. And now the UFO roll. No, good defense.
But the 2-1. The high mid jab string like that. Kasim's been sprinkling it in, peppering it in here and there. That was the first time it just got a full hit. Big opening sequence here from Kudan's. Ooh, activate.
Oh, God. The damage. Oh, man, that's going to get punished.
On the cancel, yeah.
Wow.
Going to get the 8 of the wall as well.
Ooh. There you have it. Ooh. But this is the final round. No more Warrior Instinct on the table here. So Casimir could breathe a sigh of relief in that front. But this is still Kudan's we're talking about. Ooh. FF1 plus 2.
Kasim knows, the chip damage adding up with on the 4 attempt, and Kudan's going to make you pay for Warrior's Instinct necessary. Still carrying, still hitting, perfect.
Dang. That was actually really close. It was a back and forth, and it makes you wonder, will Casimir still stick to the Azucena, or will he kind of go back to the Zafina? Because both characters kind of worked. I think it's just more of a preference thing of how to handle the Heihachi matchup.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't really feel like Azucena had was like a really good. Yeah, it felt like he didn't really have a confident kind of set with Heihachi. So I'd imagine he goes back to Zafina, and here he goes. He goes back to Zafina.
Yeah, I guess we want to try it out. I think I'm just remembering the first few rounds when Kudan's was able to adjust, but back-to-back perfects, one with Warrior's Instinct and one without, does inspire so much confidence. But a big counter hit for Casimir to start things out.
Yeah, opening up with a well-timed Manticore just at round start. This is going to get upwards of 90 damage. 96 with the break. We're not done yet. 97.
Wow.
And then the whiff punish on the get-up mid-kick. Uppercut into a drop combo. Doesn't matter. Kudan's right outside of Rage at this point. In Rage now.
Oh, God. The down 3 dipping low against the electric, but we finish it off. Casimir now taking it downstairs since we broke the wall.
Uppercuts. Both these guys rotating around each other as well. See, Kudan's kind of, actually, I take that back. Kudan's kind of just keeping it 2D mostly, just backing up. Waiting for a whip punish, gets the 1-1-2. Break the wall down like Jericho.
Yeah, it's mostly Casimir that's actually doing the side steps and the dipping lows, but we do see that the power crush was actually canceled out. Kudan's now. Ooh. Unable to use the heat. Low squid punch here. Casimir now continuing on with the wall pressure. Plus frames. Dipping low, gets the splat, and now gets the second round.
This one's been going back and forth. It feels like snowballs on both sides. Like whoever gets the momentum, it's like it's their game.
Yeah.
Sidestep from Kudan's though, gonna get the whiff punish here. This could be a momentum starter. Activate.
Unable to get the follow-up there, and Casimir, good wake-up just to release the pressure on his side. Now it's his turn to answer back here. Still an uphill battle for Kudans, though, battling for rounds.
Punish into Tarantula, gets the counter hit low. Mid strikes, jab. Goes for the sweep, and just like that, Casimir, 3 rounds straight. Full set here in this first 3, Casimir versus Kudans. But that does mean Casimir is locked in on Zafina.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder, Kudans, it felt like he's had better success with Heihachi overall.
Oh,
so
yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't expect, so yeah, he's going to lock in. Just change the stage. Let me get the wall this time. It's my turn. It's it's my turn. Let me get the wall.
Yeah, we'll see. Like you said, he's kind of playing like 2D, just shimmying away and just going back and forth. It's really Casimir that's kind of playing with the side steps. But towards the end there, he did get a few side steps in when the heat smash was called out. Or no, sorry, the heat burst, at least.
Trench in the mid strike. Testing with the jab strings. Just first 2 hits of flash punch and then sidestep. Just a lead jab, sidestep. Or backdash. Activate, counter activate. Nope.
Ooh. Good float.
Nice float here from him. Can he make it worth more by getting the wall? No. Kudan's able to back up, get the center stage. Forward 4 pressure.
Waiting out the heat timer here.
2.
Ooh.
Mini engager, now pushing side wall here. Okay, flash punch.
Nice.
Goes right in the sweep and commits to it.
Keeps going. Wow.
He's got the wall. No, he's dead. He's dead.
My God. That was crazy. 3, I lost count. I think there were 3 or 4 hell sweeps and the wall as well. He's pushed enough.
Felt like he didn't want to chance maybe something awkward happening at the wall, going for the normal damage follow-ups. Just Q in the rage art. Don't know.
Yeah, excellent. So now Kudan's in the lead in this set. Nice jab checks by Kudan's.
Man, we're gonna get,
wow.
You gotta think whoever wins this set is gonna face off Numan in grand finals.
That's true. Gonna be pretty tough.
Wait, crouch jab to interrupt. Kudans using smash, gonna stomp on him. Kasim finds the launch, getting a lot of health back as a result of the heat buff. Man, just about even on health. Oh, Merchants down 4-1 with the follow-up.
Perfectly charged as well. Oh, 1-4. Swipes at the legs. Big sweep by Casimir. Uh-oh. Nice defense by Kudans. Both have rage. Oh, low squid punch to close out the second round for Casimir.
Kasim in stance, he's been betting on his lows, and Kudans is willing to give it to him.
Kind of has to open up Kudans there. Another low. Betting it all there. A big low sweep.
He's going to all the lows. If it's Scarecrow or Tarantula, he is going on the lows, man.
He is. So now we've seen this before. Kudan's able to come back to step. Wow.
Into electricity, into the wall, ground pound.
Oh my God.
Ooh, with the dash behind it, you're dead, son. Got the wall too, back 1-4. Kudans now, set point. Say, give me Numan again, run it back.
He wants that run back. Try to go for the down 1.
Trying to hit, down 1 is an option to be able to try to check her out of that transition like that on block. He's been going to it pretty consistently. Right now, Casimir, 50% health advantage just off chip damage. Oh my God. Back 1-4. Ooh, ground pound, even. Trying to smash here. This time, guard break, 1-1-2.
Oh God. Against the wall here. Casim with the punish. Good defense on Kudan's part. A lot of gray health. Trying to chip away. He still has Warrior Instinct as well, but I don't think he's gonna pop it now.
I was peeping the golden icon. I'm like, bro, he probably doesn't want to pop it here. Save it for the 5th round if it comes up. But
okay. Oh, he finds the secret.
Uppercut, not even necessary. Into the rage art. Kudans versus Numan for the grand finals of this LCQ here at Esports World Cup. And just like that, picking up where he left off a week ago. He's trying to get right back into the driver's seat of this thing. Congratulations on your 3rd place finish here at the LCQ. Fantastic performance from him. Fantastic from Coco. as well, able to lock up these spots. And you know they're riding high right now. But coming up next, we have to take I think a brief break.
Yes.
But we're going to have the grand finals of the LCQ. It's going to be Numan CH versus Kudans.
It's grand finals time here at day number 3 of EWC LCQ for Tekken 8. We've already secured the top 4 spots, and now it's a run back. Numan versus Kudans.
Yeah, so we saw the set not too long ago, right? And it went in Numan's favor after they Paul pick, right? That kind of surprised us, I think. But it took him maybe a little, like a couple rounds to really get the engine started. But once it did, it turned into a pretty violent brawl. You saw, especially the way it turned into at the end. Both these guys were just like hanging out in range 1.5, range 1, and just swinging with big mids and highs, you know, that kind of thing. So we'll see how it picks up from here. I wonder if we're gonna go straight into the same character picks. It's just gonna be Hay versus Paul.
Possibly, and also the stage factor, right? We've got a lot of with the Paul matchup. There was a lot of compact stages that Numan really took advantage of, and I believe it took him about like a game. Oh wow, that did happen up against Kudans. And will Kudans stick with the Heihachi all the way, or will he try to go for the Deviljin?
Well,
seems
there
like
you got your answer.
Deviljin. Mm-hmm.
Early down 1 here into that launch. And Kudans now early on going to get this wall advantage. Goes to his charge shot. It's really just about using a lot more of this built-in mobility, too, that Deviljin has to try to just stay on Numan, not give him too much space to try to open up and create opportunities for himself.
Man.
Block on the sweep, big punish.
Yo.
Then slightly delays his wake-up attack. Just comes up with the Wall 74.
I'm getting reminded of how dominant Numan was up against Kudans in the early matchup. The hell sweeps, right? You got to give it to Kudans continuing going for those lows, but Numan just snipes it out of him.
Yeah, he had really good defense. And you forget, man, this character, Paul, traditionally he's a punish character, right? Numan kind of showcased that with just good defense and was like, yeah, I'm just going to clock out, just take whatever you give me.
True. So nice. Kudans able to activate and also get a huge launch. Sideball still work in his favor, though, but big heat dash in here for Numan. Oh,
haymakers.
Take to the sky. We take to the sky.
Flight to evade the sidestep low. That was crazy.
Kudans pulling out all the tricks for Deviljin here. Nice whiff punish on Kudans. The 1-1-2 is ready. Back 2-1 though.
Yeah, slightly delaying his timing a little bit more. That was something that got him in trouble when they played earlier, was him kind of swinging into the mid-range of Paul and Numan just kind of just waiting and just getting big whip punishes. And this character, it take much. If you give him the wall, he will get 90+ damage. You know, you're not going to do yourself any favors. You can't just whiff easily against this character. And then he had cheap down 4-2-2s. You know, he's one of those characters with a cheap uppercut. So it's like,
true.
You can't just float yourself in that ideal range for him like that. You're going to make it easy.
Speaking of uppercuts, though, Kudans finds the launch here. Numan, just going for the jab series there. Kudans gets the 3rd round. Like you said, he's found most of his success with whiff punish and block punish, able to actually get Death Fist engage. Drops the heal on him, but no, Kudans keeps swinging here. Trying to prime against the wall. Oh, blocked low at a crucial sequence. So now Numan gonna collect his pound of flesh.
Shades of the winner's final set there, especially if he's able to get this round with this wall. Ouch. Yep. That's all it takes. Man. One block sweep and Numan will make you pay. One whiff punish. If he gets the wall, he's going to make you pay.
Definitely. Now there's
one non-jailing high, he's going to make you pay.
Just collecting debt here left and right. Numan able to actually put
85 into a clean hit sweep. Off one touch.
Watch out, Phoenix Smasher engage.
Lock that fist. Okay, here we go. Activation now. Fishing with the uppercut. Sidestep activate for Kudans. Right into a counter hit and then the low. Oh my god, into the low smash. So cheap. Numan up his first game in this grand final set.
And we also saw a little more deep dives options that he tried like going around with, playing a lot with movement. We did see Paul's new hatchet kick as well. So
man, I can't wait to see how they buff Paul again next patch. I can't wait.
Right? Like every patch. I know.
This character just keeps getting hooked up. It's like it's gonna hit a point where like he does 100 damage off of a jab or something like that. You're like,
flow. Oh my god!
And we're gonna see the tier list. It's like, yeah, he's mid tier. Like, no, dude, he's not.
We don't see him in tournaments. Like, who's won? Numan though.
It's the same arguments, and it's like so illogical. This character is he's cheap, man.
He is. Like the damage. Oh god.
Oh, counter hit, sway, homing attack. Got the wall. Got the round. Numan right now, momentum on his side. Kudans, you got to start wondering. He's got to be able to put something together this game. If not, it's probably going to be the hay switch after this, right? I would imagine.
And he's gonna have to stick with it all throughout. But big counter hit launch here by Numan. Gets a big
counter hit knee in familiar territory here. Potch going in the deep dive mixes there. Kudans just gonna hold back, but look at the positioning with familiar territory for Numan. Counter hit, sway homing kick again. Here we go. Got the wall. Mid strikes.
Oh, able to get the flying knee, able to get the right cross, and there you have it. Second round on Numan's side. This character is crazy good.
Like you said, that right hook with the dash behind it, with the wall behind Kudans. He's making it real.
Oh, he's styling on him, man.
Numan is way too comfortable right now.
Yeah, you rarely see that parry, that reversal, but now Kudan's going to make him pay for that. Gets the choke slam. We go to the cathedral.
That's cool. You broke the Kool-Aid floor. We're only in the second layer of my subconscious. It's fine. In fact, you just made it easy for me. Now I'm enraged. I was about to say, he better not do a hell sweep. He better not do a sweep for no reason to risk it there.
Yeah, Kudan's cleaning shop because that could have been really dicey. Okay, gets the jab float here. Will he take out the wall or keep the stage advantage? Couldn't get to the wall, though. 1-1-2. Uh-oh. There you have it.
That last round felt important just for Kudans to stay for like any kind of momentum play because Numan was getting way too comfortable here. There you go, counter hit, 33 damage. Trying to look for some kind of opening here. He doesn't need much, but Kudan's now in heat.
Nice.
Putting the electricity out there, and Numan gonna run into it. Here we go. Round here of game 2 in this grand final set.
And to your point, Majin, I think maybe Numan realizing I'm a bit too comfortable here. I'm kind of silent too much. Now I got to get back to work. But has Kudans already kind of ran away with it? The pace, can Numan keep up with it?
Yeah, you see something definitely changed for Numan. He's going to Gengetsu in mid-range. Like, we haven't even seen that. There we go. Comes up with the wall standing knee. The hook follow-up. Poking mids again in mid-range. This is looking reminiscent of that last game in the winner's final. Here we go. The right hook into engagement. Homing attack, trying to seal Kudan's step, countering. Counter activation.
That was so
big
close.
Counter whip punish.
Nice block by Numan. He's in rage, though. Man, Paul, if he gets one big launch.
All it takes is one. He's got rage as well. Jab parry. Tornado.
Oh, couldn't get the blue spark. Final seconds. Numan in the lead. Oh, chasing after the finish
He's
here.
Gonna press to kill the timer. There it is. Yeah, it gets the low. Numan, 2 games up here in grand finals, and you send to time ticking down like that. After he did the jab carries and he had that ender, there was like 3 seconds left on the clock. He did not want to give Kudans an opening to be able to go for a mix, steal the round. He's like, no, I just gotta press into a string where it goes into a sway option or something like that. I need to kill time.
Yeah, I needed to find that finish in that last sequence. But now, potentially last set, if Kudans can't take this back, we will be crowning the winner of the LCQ as Numan. But now, big launch for Numan.
Yeah, and it's just funny how it works out too. I think looking at the bracket is whether you looked at it yesterday or the day before. I think both of these players were two that I think a lot of people had kind of on their bracket. It was like, yo, this guy might win the LCQ.
Yeah.
It's not really a surprise that both of these guys ended up in grand finals against each other. But I would not have expected it to be like Mon on this Paul right now. Up 2 games in 1 round, grand finals winner side on Kudans on the DJ. And just like this.
True.
Kudans trying to find some kind of footing in mid-range, trying to test him with jabs, but he's running into a lot of these just high strikes and mid strikes that Numan is floating out here. Great walk on the Death Fist there. Going to be able to get a high launch here. Tornado, gets the wall, rotates around, runs that sweep, going to stomp on him.
Sway options. Yep. Trying to go for the counter hit knee. Kudans now waited out the timer. Goes for the Morning Crow 2. Numan in bad shape here. Does have rage. Oh, follow it up, says Kudans. Answers back. Still has not won a game yet, but these are quite competitive matches. Back and forths. Big low by Numan.
Yeah, counter hit Gengetsu. Getting cast out, but the side steps from Kudans have been paying dividends so far these past couple rounds. Been able to get good return, be able to just create momentum and just really put Numan on the back foot early on here. However, the health bar does not matter for Numan. You got to remember, he can turn it around in 1 decision.
True. Again, with the reversals, Kudans still not second-guessing his offense, though. I like it. Both have heat. Both could really hurt with 1 good sequence. We dash in for a mix-up. Numan now spending the heat dash. Oh, man. Big cross. Another one. Deep dive mix. The low gets blocked. Kudans now eats the down 1, and Numan 1 round away from being your LCQ Tekken 8 winner here in EWC.
If you peep it too, Poch, Numan's heat application, it's really just been betting on the hook with the dash and forcing the 50-50. He's just using just for real estate coverage and to force another guess. Here we go, Death Fist to go in the heat. How's he going to use it this time? That's this time using the Death Fist.
Oh my God.
Gets the float, gets the wall. Oh, the tornado at the wall, and that's a wrap. Numan counter hit. You not only punched your ticket for EWC main event next week, but you won the LCQ. And now all eyes on this guy as we enter the fray next week. Congratulations to Kudans, to Kokuma, to Casimir, who in 2nd place, 4th place, and 3rd place, respectively, also qualify for the main event. We'll see them next week, but Numan counter hit. The day is yours, my friend. Cannot wait to see the damage that this guy does in the main event bracket, whether it's with Steve or Paul at this point.
Yeah, I'm excited now to see his Paul all the way in EWC main event. And the way he did it, not just with the Paul, but the way he was able to shut down consecutively any attempts that Kudans. And we were talking about how Kudans is like a world beater at this point, but he was able to stop that train. There you have it, folks. The tickets. Numan, Kudans, Kokoma, and Casimir. Your top 4 finishers here at the LCQ.
Man, Numan, today, it felt like from the time we opened the broadcast, it felt like a guy who knew this is my event. This is mine, right? He got the win, he immediately walks up to the stage, just writes his name on that one. Like, he's like, this one's mine, you know?
Yeah, true.
And the way he played in all of the sets today, I mean, the Paul pick came up. We're like, I don't know about this. You know, he loses that first game, but then once the engine got revving and you saw how he wanted to apply offense and use his skills with this character now and apply it to these character and player matchups. And I mean, what else is there to say? He won the LCQ. He won the LCQ.
In emphatic fashion. So congratulations once again to Numan. But again, big shout outs to everyone that has made it all the way till the top 4. And also shout outs to Jod, Rest, Motion Shooter, and Shadow, who did make it to the top 8. I'm sure that they'll be able to bounce back next year. Again, a lot is at stake, and there were a lot of happy faces, but then the same side of the coin is a lot of people that really want to yearn for that victory once again. So shout outs to all the players that did participate into this tournament. So Majin, any final thoughts before you wrap things up here at the LCQ for EWC?
Looking forward to next week and looking forward to seeing the violence on this hateful eight. You know what I mean? This is going to be a really fun event. It was a lot of fun last year, obviously, but we have some new faces in the bracket, which is always good to see. But a lot of returning foes and a lot of returning competitors from last year who are if not hungry to defend the throne, hungry to grab the crown, you know? But I'm just excited to go back there and be a part of it. I'm glad we got to be able to cover the LCQ with Rip, Spag, and yourself as well, Poch. I had a lot of fun doing it. Hope you did too. But I'll see you guys in Riyadh, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this all boils down.
Yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week as we go to the main event for Tekken 8. This is Road to EWC LCQ. That's Majin. I'm Poch Spice. We'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.